never sagging, bitch, killer, killer. Pistol banging, 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 never sagging, bitch, killer, killer.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Hey. All right. Hope y'all are feeling good today. We're gonna start the show obviously momentarily. I just gotta put my microphone on, so let me go ahead and hit that intro, and then we'll get to it. All right. Peace. The sequence. What's good? What's good, everybody? Happy Sunday to everybody. First, I'm going to start off with the shout-outs here. I got to configure everything because I didn't do everything. Had something I had to do. But major shout-outs to everybody that can make it. I greatly appreciate it. Kind of switched up the SEO, I guess, or the title, just to see, you know, what works. You know, I'm playing around with this stuff on YouTube. I don't want to use the same thing, the same type of analytics every single, well, the same type of title every time. Though everybody's probably used to it by now, it probably makes more sense. But first off, let me go ahead and give a special shout outs to people. So let's go. Let's go. Oh, damn. Oh, I'm tripping. All right. I gotta get to it. There we go. All right. Start off with D7. What's good? Malachi Thompson. What's going on? Lynn Enigma. What's good? DJ Sweetie. What's going on? Isomatic. What's good? Lily. Brad. What's good? Audio Perk Dog. What's good? Whack up. But what's going on? Producer Noise. Ain't seen you in a while. What's good? Young Shinto. What's good? Sura. Suzuki. What's going on? Leafy. What's good? Thank you for the new sub. Hey. Centino Ocampo. What's good? J Beats and Waves. What's going on? Is that Charlie from 7th Productions? All right, what's going on? I don't know how to say your name, but I'll try. Add you. No, y'all. Really? Okay. Hey, Magnificent. What's poppin'? Macho Man. What's up, brother? Hit them likes. We about to get the show started. Falter, what's good? CLE, what's going on? Cozy, what's poppin'? Soul Scientific, what's good? Sports, what's good? Astracticus, I said your name wrong, but what's good? Dr. Jones, what's going on? Little Gamite, what's good? P. Smith, what's going on? Rattle Can Collective, what's good? DJ Maniac, what's good? Taylor, what's poppin'? Pollution, what's going on, my brother? Glad to see you here. 7-Eleven, what's poppin'? It's digitally chopping when I add the MPC beats to the channel rack and try to record on my MacBook Air at 180 tips. The first tip would be to select the proper drivers. You can run with core audio drivers. All you're using, if you're using like a MIDI controller or whatever, your MPC. Well, I don't get that question. Because you said channel to the channel rack. You must be talking about FL Studio. You got to be a little bit more specific. But either way, I'm just gonna keep this thing going, and hope everybody's doing. Check in, everybody. While I'm doing this, I'm putting stuff up on social media. So I'm doing that right now, so I gotta get that wrapped up. But other than that though, I hope everybody's ready for a good show. I just tweeted it out so that everybody knows about it. It looks like we have 49 concurrent viewers. Shout out to the person that just donated, Lynn Enigma. And yeah, hit them likes, you know, if you really like shows like these.
What up, Avenue and fam? My first submitted track, I hope y'all like it. Avenue, Wagga, ISO, Operculum, Beans, y'all been a real inspiration since October. I think I'm ready.
Damn, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. Greatly appreciate it. And you know, interesting picks there. You got. It's good to see that now people are watching where they have favorites, and that's always a good thing. You know, sometimes you might feel a little left out or upset or something like that because you're not someone's favorite or something like that. But don't worry about that. Just go ahead and continue to work. I think the biggest thing, and I do apologize for being so downsy as of late. I let a lot of things beat me up, but I'm not out. But the thing is, I just need to recalibrate myself so I can, you know, get back to it. But again, I wanted to share that in a separate video. I'm opening up everything right now. Hopefully, Lenigma, there we go. We can get that thing going. I love this beat. This is one of the beats I should have been finished, but I didn't. It's only 1 minute and 16 seconds. It's like one of my favorite beats that I created during the Halloween. Just reminds me of like old Timbaland. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just get the show started. So for anybody that's new watching, make sure that you like, subscribe. Obviously, if you can subscribe. Sometimes I don't like to say those two things. Like, hit the like button, that's cool. But subscribing, just if you don't know my full entire repertoire, what I do on this channel basically is I do a lot of reviews on musical software, music technology, and I also, you know, do shows like these. Sometimes I have grand discussions. Everything is basically music related, more so leaning towards the constructive part of it, the real, like maybe songwriting, songs, mixing, mastering, and so forth, beat production, of course. And I try to do that in terms of just having a good channel. Yeah, so, all right, what we got up here coming to the stage, and I want to go ahead and get people started here. So coming to the stage, I have Enigma. Let's go. Was Lenigma or Lenigma, but yeah, it's a dope track. He said he posted a course on YouTube, and yeah. So if you can, make sure that you check out his channel. Just click on the hamburger menu to the far right of the chat, and if you see a Lenigma in here, and just check out his channel if you really like his music. I definitely want to hear what you guys think about it. I think it was a vibe. Definitely, it's a good way to start the show. Thanks again for the donation. Also, that really does help support the channel, I know. So, yeah, I like the progression in itself. The sound selection is pretty cool. The drums pretty nice. The mix, it sounds good in mono, so that's a plus. And yeah, I don't know necessarily what I would really recommend, to be fair, because I'm a minimalist when it comes to beat making. I don't do a whole bunch of change ups and stuff like that. I think the more that you can get into your production and create a groove, and everything else will kind of fill out the blanks. So the drum selection was pretty good. The drum pattern fit the sample in itself, and I approve of it. And he said it was kind of soft. Well, kind of soft in the sense of mixing, probably is what you were referring to. I thought the mix was pretty damn good. If this was like his first time submitting or whatever, and he needed the confidence to do so, I thought he selected a pretty damn good track. My suggestions for the mix though is why I understand what he's talking about as far as it felt soft. I think it's a little bit flat. like you almost can tell by the visualizer in itself where you can see that the kick is way smaller than needed, and the snare is there. It's on the cusp, but those are minor issues that somebody could fix. To be fair, and it gives it a little bit of character. But I'm gonna go ahead and say it's a 7. It's definitely a 7. So, you know, I really like that vibe that he had going there. So that's what we're gonna rock with. All right, back to it. Thank you so much for that, man. I thought that was pretty damn good, to be fair. I mean, the rating system goes as such, for those who are wondering if you might be tripping and saying, oh, that's a 10. I'm trying to get into the habit of not just saying everything is a 10, because that just doesn't seem very responsible. Even if the track is extremely good, it's gotta be like through the roof. You gotta be through the roof to get an 8, 9, or a 10 for me. But 1, the rating system. So it starts with 1, obviously, and that will be trash. And then 2 will be almost trash, 3 would be bad, 4 would be below average, 5 would be average, 6 would be above average, 7 would be good, 8 would be great, 9 fine, and 10 it's a perfection. Yeah, so that's all it is. Oh, you sent some tracks, FFG? That's dope. And if you're trying to submit, the links and stuff like that are in the description box. It's beatreviewstream@gmail.com. But again, just go into the description, read the description, because I have somewhat of a requirement so that when you send your stuff in, I don't have to go through a whole bunch of hula hoops. I do not like Spotify links. Please do not send me Spotify links. I just want to make sure that you guys know that. I don't really care, for the simple fact that your show does get demonetized. That's one of the things, because one of the other things that people get upset about is, oh man, well, people are paying $20 to skip the line to get their stuff heard. That helps support this channel a whole lot, and it's greatly appreciated, and it's not required of anybody that is watching the show, I will presume, but it does really help, because at the end of the day, if these shows start going up to above, like, I don't know, like 100,000 views or whatever, a lot of you guys will be getting that monetization, given that what it is. Cash App gang, what's good? But go ahead and give a round of applause to yourself if you are here. You guys are magnificent. But I do want to say, if you are in the chat, you just dropped in, hey, let us know where you're from, man. Check in, tell us where you're from. I definitely want to see where you guys are from in the part of the whatever part of the world that you're at, or states or whatnot, if you're in the United States. Well, people, it's not necessarily, yeah, I mean, people are right to their opinion, and complaining is cool. I'm not gonna get mad at that, but at the same time, you know, people, that always has to be addressed, I guess. Shout out to all the new subscribers during the show. I greatly appreciate everybody that just subscribed to the show. So let's go ahead and give shout outs, because I do that. And I usually just show people what it is. Woo. All right, so about 10 hours ago, Peter Von Ish subscribed. Shout out to that person. Shout out to you. And we had Chris Parker, Ralph Rula. Thank you so much.
I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke.
Haven't made any beats lately, just showing some support and making some room for the new guys and gals in the room. Peace up, H-Town.
Hey, Aparco Mario, what's going on? Appreciate you always, man. My moderators have one thing that's in common. I choose my moderators just off the strength of how much they supported me, and that's my way of showing love, so that they have some type of, you know, and they also are well represented within the community. A lot of my moderators don't just come from other live streams, and I greatly appreciate it. PG Beats, what's going on? 100K is around the corner. I'm hoping. I gotta turn it up though. Shout out. I'm getting a lot of subscribers in here. Shockwave, Austin, Taylor, Nep Jennings, Randolph, Andrea, Francis. Thank you so much for the sub. Santino, Campo, again. Mauricio was good. FFG dropping in. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this Wagga Heat because Wagga has dropped in his collection plate stuff. He's probably looking at, oh, well, Young Beans is in the building. He already just said something. Young Beans is the champion of last week. I was like hella late trying to get him to get the bread to him, but shit had happened with me and Facebook thinking that they could just take money from me, even though they banned me off their website or their channel or whatever, their social media net. Yeah, you know. Got that juice right here. I'm looking for Wagga right now. It says January 2nd. So I don't know what's up with that. I'm pretty sure you just said something today. You probably did some weird stuff like JD Lady or some shit. So all I need is let's see here. Just looking for it. I see all the other people. I see Malachi. All right, so I'm gonna let Wagga get it together. I'm pretty sure he has something to send. The video. Hold it up. I'm almost. Oh, you're almost. I can't even think of the words of the song by Drake. By the way, sitting over here. Oops. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to Malachi. Shout out to him. What I'm gonna do is play this joint now. So, coming to the stage, Telekinesis. Let's go. Thank you for the dono. That was Telekinesis. And the name of the track is SD. Well, if I was going to talk about the overall score, I definitely would give that a 9, to be fair. I would give that a 9. But why did I arrive at the 9? Nice groove, clean mix, sounded good in mono. I really love that choir voice, that woman voice. That really is really dope. I like of course, the 16-bit approach, the way that you made that sound. Obviously, you got a little bit of something else at the end there. The arrangement was pretty decent. I think it was average, but average in a way where minimalism works in a decent fashion. And of course, you got this bridge right here that makes it that's pretty damn good and kind of poops on that. Also, Wagga, but if you're out there, just let me know when you arrive at the crib. Man, drive safely, goddammit. Yeah, really good. What y'all guys think? Said the first one was a 9, the other one was a 7. Well, that's not bad. I mean, that's a fair judgment there. But I did like the sound selection, and the drum pattern was appropriate for that track. So yeah. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep the show rolling. Hope everybody's having a good time so far. I'm liking what y'all doing with the ratings and stuff like that. All I ask for, if you go dipping below a 5, justify it in some shape or form of what way that they can improve the song or the beat or whatever, because that's important that people get feedback, because feedback does make you better. Criticism makes you a whole lot better, because if people that can't take criticism, I'm gonna tell you, I kid you not, you won't survive. And it's not easy to do that. James Robinson, what's going on, my dude? Isomatic was good, man. Gotta say your name, and I gotta give you an echo. Kurt Anthony was good. I appreciate that comment too, brother. So what I'm gonna do is get to this joint right here. I'm going to keep this thing going. So we got coming to the stage next is actually before Wagabug gets here, and that would be Isomatic. Let's go. Homie had the Felix the Cat shit in the background. Hey, I heard that. I see Isomatic. So let me know how y'all feel about that in the chat, man. Real with the sample, I like the pacing of this track. And yeah, there's a whole bunch I can just talk about in terms of the way it sounds. I definitely heard it in mono. It sounds very good in mono. I guess the only suggestion maybe add some type of stereo separation, or to just chill a little bit on the lo-fi, but the lo-fi in itself sounded pretty good, and that's kind of the charm, the biggest charm of this track. Whoa, what the hell is going on? I got partial nudity on the screen. What the hell? But
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay.
I'm leaning towards maybe a 9. It's definitely one of the best tracks I've ever heard from Isomatic, as I've heard a lot of his music already in the past. And yeah, so yeah, I think it's a good joint, man, to be fair. That's what I would say.
I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke!
The last donation was for my submission, lol.
I got you, Chief. We're gonna go ahead and keep this thing moving. Let me move this over so I don't have so much. Anyways, let's keep this thing going. Still waiting on Wagga. I'm gonna go ahead and just type it in. Wagga probably coming from damn South Carolina or some shit. I just made it somewhere. I don't know where he's from. I know you said it, but you know, I smoke, I drank. All right, so P2 did put up a donation, so that's what he's talking about right now. I do appreciate that. What I'm gonna go ahead and do, since he paid the 20 and he's talking about that it was for a submission. Hopefully, this is your name, and I don't have to go searching for something crazy. But thank you for the dono. I'm gonna see. We'll see, and we'll get this thing. We'll start this thing off right. So I want to put in P2. There we go. So P2 is up in here. So let's go ahead and do that. So coming to the stage, P2.
Better squeeze a bag, get a cook rate. Talking about a pound, we don't got no fangs. Shorty like to dance on the pillow. Shorty wanna dance with a blicky. Shorty wanna dance, I got 50. Shorty wanna dance, I'm a blicky. Shorty wanna dance, I got 50. I can live way better with a bigger bang. Smoking all the strains. Talking with his head, he half his time just like it's football. They can never understand me, way too high, that's why I took off. Driving 19 hours, spending on that road. No disrespect, my nigga, but who am I to fool? One of the realest niggas, you count my bitches, come in the vision, yeah. She telling me I can't get her friends, it depends, If it don't home to a banquet, nigga, you would never die in vain. Booty with a cool little fit, that's to blow your brain. Don't mind me. Untying all these knots, you know the double like a struggle. Cashing out the venue, dominate the hustle. Told me get a passport form, she a rider. Shawty wanna dance, I got 50. Shawty wanna dance, I'm a blicky. Shawty wanna dance, I got 50. I could live way better with a bigger bang. Smoking all the strains. Talking with his head, he half his time just like it's football. They can never understand me, way too high, that's why I took off.
All right, that was Mistaken by P2, produced by Dope Beast. I'm assuming that's what it is, what the credits are for that. But yeah, as far as what I like, it definitely had it was definitely a vibe. I like the cadence, the way that the rapper is, you know, like spitting. To be honest, riding the hell out the beat in itself, simple but very effective. I like the guitar riff, and you know the drums, they complement it. The drum selection and whatnot are pretty decent. Probably one of the bigger selling points of this track is that it sounds very good as far as the mix. There's not really much I can point out. I maybe tightness in terms of the track or the loudness of it. That would be one of the things that I would probably recommend. But other than that, it's not like it's a totally bad sounding track or anything like that. Just maybe some maximizing on the master. I don't know how it was mastered or whatnot. You know, Ozone does a really good job of just making your life easier really quick. And one of the things that you do. But yeah, I hear you, Wagga. Other than that, the vocals in themselves, as far as the technicality of the mix, they sat in front of the everything. They sat in front of the melodic tones, which is good because it didn't seem like the vocals were too loud or at any given moment, nor did it sound like this record was rushed in any shape or form. Thank you, CashApp gang. I got you. Anyways, yeah, really good record. Yeah, great mix on the vocals. The drums did hit with the vocal production, which I'm always a fan of that, and not the overconsumption of the musical instruments. And it's very simple. Yeah, I don't want any Spotify links in the email. I just don't like how I had to go and log in to Spotify and all that other extra stuff. But anyways, and I'm an Apple Music guy anyway, so. Anyways, I think it's definitely an 8. It's an 8 record. Would I listen to it? Absolutely. Am I thinking about listening to it more often? Yes, I am. Really good record. Yeah, so thank you so much for that submission, P2. Hopefully I helped you with anything that was missing, and hopefully I gave you a great platform for you to play your music and whatnot. So we're going to go ahead and keep this thing going. I got the sounds of Wagga in the background. This is one of my favorite beats that he's made, probably one of my all-time favorites. What I'm going to do here is just make sure that everybody is taken care of. Okay, so I got everybody taken care of so far. Again, thank you for everybody that has donated so far, just in support of this show or just in general. A Percolum, greatly appreciate that, man. A Perk Dog probably been hella busy. Shout outs to my moderator, Perk. By the way, I believe that A Magnificent, well, I don't believe, I know A Magnificent, I'm subscribed to him, so I think I recommend that you guys subscribe to, I recommend that you subscribe to A Magnificent, and definitely to a Percolum, because a Percolum does his thing on his channel as well. And also some which usually comes through HDK. Happy belated birthday to him yet again. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep the show going. Producer Noise did do a joint. Producer Noise, give me 1 second. I do want to play one person that hasn't donated. You know, I want to kind of keep this show in perspective and get the people that have been here early out, so it doesn't seem like I'm just out here taking people's. But I will play your joint next, of course. So coming to the stage, James Robinson.
Baby, I'll satisfy you. Don't you wanna feel that fire? Don't let it slip on by you. Come, let's chop samurai. Let's wake up and feel the sun. Fulfill your wildest one until the morning comes. I'll satisfy you. Don't you wanna feel that fire? Don't let it slip on by you. Come, let's chop samurai. Let's wake up and feel the sun. Fulfill your wildest one until the morning comes. Until the morning, till the morning, till the morning, until the morning comes. Till the morning comes. Until the
that was James Robinson. Until the morning. Section 8 mix.
Oh, you motherfuckers.
Section 8 mix. Yo. Let's start things off. I greatly appreciate it, man. James Robinson came on here and he sampled, I remember when he sampled Mother 2, which is also known as Earthbound in America. He sampled a video game not too long ago. That track was insane. This track is pretty good. I like the choices of instrumentation in here. The mix, okay. I feel dynamically it's missing a little bit of something in some of the stuff. I would try a little bit of stereo separation on something, but I think it more so goes into the drum selection. The drum selection wasn't really agreeing with that, and I will check into looking at some other drums and trying it. Of course, I'm pretty sure you're going with the more aggressive drums, but in my opinion, there are better drums that will suit this track. The drum pattern itself, I don't have a problem with. The vocals in themselves, as far as the mix, you can kind of tell that it has a little too much of the lower frequency content being removed. I don't know if that's the very nature of the microphone that was being used, However, I'm pretty sure if you do music, of course you have a condenser microphone, so that you would get some type of proper dynamics. It doesn't take a lot of money to do it, especially these days. But I can hear where it's missing a little bit of frequencies, and I get it when it comes to mixing vocals. A lot of the lower frequency content, either in the track or your vocal, can get in the way of the track, or the track can get in the way of the vocal. You kind of get what I'm saying. But so when you do use a high pass filter to get sweep the lower frequencies out, I think it's more important that you bring it back in. It could be the fact that your effect took away a lot of that lower frequency content right there. But other than that, that's the only things that I heard problematic. I would go ahead and give that about a 7. Those things that I was talking about could improve it, so be leery of that. Greatly appreciate that submission there, James Robinson. That Section 8 mix. But yeah, let's go ahead and I'm gonna check out producer noise now. And I know that Wagga has just sat down and did his and got his stuff in. But yeah, so what we got coming to the stage is producer noise. Let's go.
Banging that producer noise.
That was producer noise on the track. What y'all think about that? Yeah, write that up in the chat, man. Remember, 1 is trash, 2 is almost trash, 3 is bad, 4 is below average, 5 is average, 6 is above average, 7 is good, 8 is great, 9 is fine, and 10 is perfect. Perfection. So, like the groove, like the sound selection, like the 808, like the snare. The drum selection was pretty decent. It fits the track, and yeah, the drum pattern is good too. Mix wise, I did like some of the. I want to say that particular sound.
I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke.
What's Good Avenue?
Thank you for the donation. Yeah. I want to say that as far as the mixing goes, yeah, that the key production or the chord progression that is pretty much carrying the track in terms of the composition. It seems a little loud. It seems a little loud. Even in mono, I heard it. That was it was sticking out like a sore thumb. I would just lower that a little bit if I want to be a technical turd. But I think that the drums could have been pushed a little bit more, or at least the snare. But yeah, it just depends. But overall, though, not bad. I definitely think it's about a 7, though. It's good. It's good. It's definitely good, for sure. Better ask somebody, goddammit. What's good, Ninja? I ain't on TikTok, nigga. Shout out to my boo thing that is watching the show. I'm pretty sure she's watching the show. I don't know if she got a lot going on, but enjoyed kicking in with you this weekend. We ate some tacos from a dope-ass spot out here, and that shit was amazing. And that the margaritas was slamming too. And boy, my boo thing, I swear. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep this thing going. Again, shout out to everybody. I'm just checking in. Thank you, LD40 Productions LLC, for the $2 donation. I greatly appreciate that. You know, it helps the show. It carries on. Yeah, so. Oh, saturation. Yeah. And that's kind of the reason why, for those who don't know, I am an MPC producer predominantly, or Groovebox-based producer now. I use DAWs from time to time. I use Ableton Live from time to time to showcase stuff when it can be pulled up in the MPC software, which doesn't support VST3, unfortunately. Oh boy. But yeah, and I was playing with FL Studio the other day and just forgot how much I just enjoy it. And I spent about 24 years messing with it, even though the last 2 years I haven't been doing a lot of stuff. Bruh, Young Beans, some tacos were slamming, bruh. No, I mean, they weren't. I had a chicken fajita, and I can't remember what my girl had, but that shit, man, dog, my guy, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm like the typical mofo that would eat some Moe's Mondays, or some Moe's, or some Willie's, even though Willie's just be lacking on the seasoning. When it comes to that, we have another Mexican restaurant. You know, I grew up with old boys, with the homie and his dad. He went to school with me, and they got a restaurant now that's up the street. It's cool, like it's cool. And well, let me not hate on that. The board to be slamming, dog. As a matter of fact, you know what? Shit. Corey Wynn's asking, what do I think about, or what do you guys think about Output Arcade? I have it on my computer. The only complaint I have is that they talked about they was gonna send a note saying that when you first do the free 30 days or whatever, that they were not gonna charge your card without telling you beforehand. Basically, they just charged me, and I don't like that. But my overall experience with Output Arcade is it's okay. It's okay. I mean, you know, you can't really complain about having something in your, having a great tool like that in your hands, samples right there, and just be on your BZ. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and play Wagabot. So he's coming to the stage now. Let's go. Fuck, that was Wagabut. God damn. Tell me how y'all feel about that in the chat. What the fuck, man? This shit is insane. There was a comment made in the chat by Lucid Bounce. Shout out to Lucid Bounce, man. Thank you for joining in. And it says that his God mode option does not turn off. Shit. Wow. The only thing, I guess, I'll talk about the negative first, because there's a whole lot of positive I like. I didn't like the feel. The feel at the one part, it sounded a little too janky. But other than that, the drum pattern and the drum selection was godlike. The sample selection and chops were definitely godlike. The mix sounds good in mono, and it's just stereo enough to where it sounds like a beat for sure. And that's where you have to understand the main reason why most people just choose to make beats on a groove box, because you're guaranteed to have some great dynamic range. I've tested it out on every groove box. Y'all guys know I have several groove boxes, but then again, he polishes off his mixes for his beats in Logic, and Logic again is no joke when it comes to sound quality. I hate to say it, I am one of those people that believe that, you know, all DAWs sound alike, but certain DAWs have a clear-cut advantage when it comes to mixing in general. Like, I love Ableton Live for mixing. Don't like FL Studio for mixing at all, except for when you make your beat in it. Logic, definitely for sure. One I would love to use some more. I mean, $200 and they have everything. And it's just great. It's just a phenomenal piece of DAW. This is for mixing. But yeah, this shit is crazy. This shit is freaking insane, bruh. Like, I can't even express how this shit hit me, and it's just like, I love it. I love it when Wagga Butt submits shit, man, because it's always, you just don't know what the fuck, bruh. You don't know what the fuck. And yeah, that part right there, and now that I listen to it now, it still sounds a little bit janky, but it sounds good, man. But the score is a 9. Obviously, it's a 9. So I'm gonna go ahead and, because I did say somebody else had a 9. Go ahead and factor these things in here. But yeah, love this vibe, man. Holy shit, bro. I don't even want to stop it, but I have to so I can go and get this thing. All right, but yeah, that was Wagga, but yet again, delivering something hard. His score was a 9. Thanks again. Shout out to Jeffrey Wooster. I saw him saying he loves the show, and I greatly appreciate that. I'm trying to have something a little, something for us, you know. These type of shows usually they really boost my morale because I get to hang out with you guys. Honestly, I kind of live for these shows, and I've been trying to be as consistent as possible. I've done this for years, way before a whole lot of YouTubers even thought about doing this or whatever people were doing on Twitch. I've done this for years, of course, at a really small scale, probably maybe 30 views, 20 views. Thank you for that sticker, sir. What we got? We got 105 people in here watching right now, current viewers, or 113, I don't know. But thank you so much. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I greatly appreciate that. Let's go ahead and I'll make sure. That was Wagga over here destroying shit, man. Goddamn Wagga, but Jesus Christ. But hope everybody's feeling all right. Drop a 1 if you're enjoying the show. I'm looking for the next record. I'm gonna go in and kind of do it in an order, and I'm trying to make sure that I get people that are definitely active in the chat to get their music heard. You know, I want people to. We already heard P2, that record. I wanted to make sure that I do that. So coming to the stage, we have Kirk State. Let's go. This dude gave me his Spotify link. Dude, this is what happens when I have a. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna let it go. I'm gonna play it.
Kirk State. Kirk State.
That was Kirk State. Tell me how y'all feel about that. When we're gonna weigh in, I'll give it a little bit more volume, man, because it's too far in the background. But yeah, definitely like the drum switch up. That is definitely the highlight of this track. The sample selection or whatnot was pretty damn good. Nice way to chop it up. Weird mix, but at the same time, you know, I see people talking about Spotify compression and whatnot. Not bad, but the drum pattern and the drum selection is pretty darn good. In terms of mixing, I would kind of work on, you know, when you use something with a lot of white noise, such as like a distorted TR-808 type snare, roll off a little bit of those higher frequencies, like run a little bit of a low pass filter on it, so it won't be so brutal when turned up. But pretty good though. But yeah, pretty good joint. I think I'll give it about a 6. I'll give it a 6. It's above average, that's for sure. I can't wait for someone to, hopefully he won't get pissed at me for saying that. That's above average though. Above average, which is good. I like that mix though, but no, that wasn't intentional. Yeah, the switch up was definitely a really good part. Zomp City, what's going on, my dude? T-Dubs, crypto delivery. Some was poppin'. Biggie Beats, hey, what's up? DJ Pioneer, what's good? Coco, what's good? Cash Money, Bow Tie, what's going on? Yeah, 2022, the 99 to 2022. DJ Exotic, what's good? Peace, Love, and Productions, what's poppin'? GD, what's good? Destructo, what's poppin', my guy? Had to get some shout outs out the way. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next joint. I'm making sure everybody's taken care of. And this show is rolling pretty smooth. I'm liking it. We're only an hour and 2 minutes in, and we got some pretty good results. Matter of fact, who's on that block right here? What we're gonna do is load this guy up, Exotic Beats. Let's go. Exotic on the beat. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I didn't want to stop that shit. I loved it. Yeah, definitely the highlight of this was the mix. I like how everything kind of hugged together, and didn't seem like there was any, like, it was proper use of room. headroom on every instrument. I love the chopping. I know this a little bit. I'm a little bit of funk biased, if there's a such thing. But I quite enjoyed this record. This piece was very strong, and the mix alone sold me. The initial groove, the composition at the very that is constant in this track. I get it. I like it. I like that there's some certain notes that give that tension, to give you that dark vibe. The drums are mixed good. They're not something like, oh man, those drums are just out of this world or anything like that. But it's definitely appeasing me, and they fit the actual track in itself. So you know, that's something I had to give you some respect for that. Yeah, but yeah, it's definitely really good. I don't know. It's a controversial one because I have a little bit of bias towards it. I honestly like that a lot. I think it's about a 9. I know people won't be upset about that. I'm gonna let that ride as I get everything, the logistics in order. So give me a second here. And yes, sir. Definitely a track to remember there. Yeah, you came through on that. That's one thing I will say. You came through on that joint. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the subs. Hopefully I will be of use to you on this channel. I don't necessarily, for those who are checking in, or you just check in for this or whatnot, I usually do these shows, and people ask me this question all the time, like, when do I do these shows? It's every Sunday. I try to take one Sunday off so I could just have chill time with family and friends. And yeah, so I do that from time to time. I'm kind of due for that. I don't even have a new damn calendar. I keep going to the store and forgetting to buy a new calendar. Yeah. Falter, did I get your submission? Yeah, I'm going through them. I'm not hesitating there. But yeah, I try to take one Sunday off or whatnot. But I usually let y'all guys know. And I do apologize that I don't have an IG account no more. For those who don't know, Facebook is holding me hostage on both Facebook and IG. They recently, after banning me because somebody hacked my page or something like that, I believe that was the logistics of it. I do have a video on that. I just didn't, I don't know. I have been a little down lately, a little depressed. So it's been kind of hard for me to kind of jump into the groove. But fighting through it, just bought me some books to read, and I think that will help a lot if I just put some knowledge in my head. But yeah, every Sunday for the most part, 7:30 p.m. But yeah, my IG account is either gonna get deleted, which is unfair because I earned that 6,000 followers. I've worked really hard for that. But you know, if it push comes to shove, I'll start a new IG page, and I'll have all that stuff in the description box. But yeah, working through that, and we're gonna go ahead into this next track here. I see that there is a submission. It was a submission 2 hours ago, and that is from, I'm trying to see if they have a, by Tasami One. So let's go ahead and hear that. Coming to the stage, Tasami One. Let's go.
All of them can die slow, but at least it ain't false energy. At least they don't pretend to be. Loyalty's like hide and seek. Masquerades and wannabes. All these false identities, yeah. Masquerades and wannabes, yeah. Keep them lames away from me, yeah. All these false identities, yeah. All these false identities, yeah. Everything a shame you're not taught. You can depend on me, deliver like a pizza spot. Inspire when I see people win, you envy what people got. Friends look a lot like enemies, real people, there's a drop. Family use you like amenities, throw the whole family out. Showing love, remove your sanity, I'm more selfish now. Once I started focusing on me, I got wealthy, wow. Positivity come with no fee, you should try it out. The hate real, the love fake, appreciate my energy. All of them can die slow, but at least it ain't false energy. At least they don't pretend to be. Loyalty's like hide and seek, masquerades and wannabes. All these false identities, yeah. Masquerades and wannabes, yeah. Keep them names away from me, yeah. All these false identities, yeah. All these false identities, yeah.
Thank you for the donation and thank you for the new sub there. Hope everybody's doing all right. Hope everybody's doing good, man. Let me know how in the chat how y'all feel about this record. Definitely love the cadence of the voice or whatnot. I've noticed a pattern in terms of the way people are spitting. I guess that has to do a lot with the way NBA YoungBoy and what's old boy name, man? From Florida. Damn, I can't think of his name right now, bruh. Kodak Black. Kodak Black, man. But yeah, the vocal cadence very good. No auto tune. I don't think anybody just noticed that, or no pitch correction. And he could have used it, and that probably would have enhanced this a little more. But it sounded like it was a little bit of auto tune there. Maybe that. No, maybe not. He just got a little bit of a voice on him. You know what I mean? But very smooth. I love the track. Just a good old wholesome kind of cowboyish southern vibe. The mixing itself was probably the most problematic thing though. Listening to it in mono, definitely some things dissipated, but I would say that this main melody needs to be turned down so that it doesn't overpower the main vocal. Yeah. And it seems like the vocal in itself is a little dry, so I would try to expand it with a little bit of reverb, some delay. Don't overdo it, of course. And it'll sound like a better record, but otherwise it was pretty damn good. I want to say it's about an 8. It is definitely a work. Well, I'll say 7. I'll say 7. It will be an 8 once or 9, 10 once everything else has been kind of corrected. But it's definitely a really good record, and I greatly appreciate the heartfelt letter that you wrote me to as well. I didn't want to share it on stream, but I greatly appreciate all you guys that write and tell me that y'all are inspired by the show, because I'm inspired by you guys. Yeah, and that's the reason why I want to go absolutely hard this year. But I have to get my state of mind better so I'm able to do that. And then just get on some type of routine. A lot of things been happening behind the scenes that I'm trying not to let pour over here and affect how this channel is operated, because I work too hard. You guys work very hard. It's just been a great experience. I greatly appreciate you guys, and I think you guys know that. But yeah, I'm riding on the you said ride wave for sure. Okay, waves tune or meta tune. Man, I need to go ahead and check. I should have did a video on that one and immediately was leaked, because I had the content to do that. Yeah. Oh, appreciate that, Greg. But yeah, great joint, man. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I respect about this record. So I'm gonna keep this thing going. I'm gonna make sure that everybody's okay. I'm gonna check in and see all the people. There's a lot of people have subscribed, a lot of people have donated, so I'm gonna go ahead and give some acknowledgement of that. Jeffrey Wooster, thank you so much for that donation. It is greatly appreciated. G68FPV, thank you so much for the subscription. Hey. Jeffrey yet again with a dono, and I greatly appreciate that. I am the craftsman. Thank you for the sub. And I can't say it. I can't say it.
We'll do it live.
But thank you for the sub. I felt so bad. Oh man, I'm a man of little culture. Yeah. So, yeah, shout out to everybody that's here, and I really do appreciate y'all for coming through. We have, I believe, 100 above 100 current viewers right now, 75 likes. Those are things, analytics that I greatly appreciate, and that shows that you guys enjoy the show a lot. If you can, if you want to, and hey, share it out on Twitter. You can hit the share button on your mobile phone, mobile device, or on your computer if you're watching from your laptop or your desktop, and share it to Twitter. And yeah. So where we at? Because I don't want to be too behind. All right, so we have this mofo coming to the stage. Cozy with Trips.
5-star plate, big move, let's slide down west for food. When I should got a top doing rhythm and blues. Auto tune me, my whole back trust on my tune. I was swinging my jacket, edge of the obscene, black came back to you. Hey, hold on, if I tell you a secret, promise you can't between you. Tell me your opinion, tell me if I'm right or wrong, all I need is the truth. Didn't think you would get this deep, I can't go to sleep without speaking to you. You found out I was cheating, that was a mistake, babe, believe me, it's true. Living with paranoia is hard, I gotta watch cars with things especially. I ain't even trying to get drawn, I don't wanna get a rush, she's no energy. I'm also when you're with me, I don't wanna be wild, being in jeopardy. I don't understand where I come from, nothing positive, just hate and jealousy. Ever knew what I done last night, you probably feel sick and think man's evil. I know it's a catch-22 when we first met, said it was legal. Okay, let me be honest, I'm fish on my camera for recall. How many times me and them ain't equal, big fire in a vehicle. 5-star plate, big move, let's fly down west for food. I was doing uptown tricks in my booth when I got a top doing rhythm and blues. Auto tune me, grip and shoe, can't hold back, trust on my tune. I was swinging my jacket, edge of the obscene, black came back to you. Big brown team playing harder than bush, open my heart, I should. My shawty classy next to the road, and it's POV when she check this way. I tried to, but I misunderstood. Young boy putting Kanye rest on my door. If you gave me a date, if I ran, then I would. Long as Chino broke on the dance to the road. Extension drip on my PYT length. I was doing uptown when I got a top doing rhythm and blues. Auto tune me, my whole back trust on my tune. I was swinging my jacket, edge of the obscene, black came back to you. Hey, hold on, if I tell you a secret, promise you can't between me and you.
That was Cozy with Trips. What y'all think about that? That was a bit of a trip there. So I will go ahead and start off and just tell you right now, I really like the track. The beat was dope, but it's very hard to hear the vocal performance. So I would look at just turning down the melodies and whatnot, and then the vocals will get louder on their own. I could hear that in the vocal mix part of the track that it seemed a little less mono than needed. There's a lot of stereo separation, so I would kind of calm that down or use something that is solid in stereo separation, like a lot of the Cheerio plugins or whatnot, if you want to have big wide vocals. But I honestly recommend CLA vocals when you're mixing your vocal stuff, man. It just handles so much of everything, and it's hard for you to mess it up unless you really just want to push those vocals and do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boo thing. By the way, she checked in with me. It's always a pleasure to take care of you, baby. You are the queen of the world. I love you so much. I'm showing you guys my sensitive side. But back to this. But mix-wise, yeah, that's the thing that I will take care of, because that's the thing that's kind of holding this track from being great. I would definitely give it a 6, and then I would definitely give it a 9 if you accomplish those things like lowering the volume on the instrumentation, the musical instruments, of course, not the percussion. Your percussion can meet your vocals and have this own characteristic where it won't be too much, for those who don't know. But yeah, I like the record for what I could hear of it, but it's definitely good. It's not average or anything like that. Most people couldn't pull it off if they wanted to, so yeah, so we're gonna get back to it though. We are in here. We're about an hour and 19 minutes in. The presets in CLA got some nice stuff to start with. I haven't even used any of the presets in the CLA vocal plugin. but I definitely want to talk about it again and again and again and again. One thing that I think is missing in this industry of plugins and stuff like that is every company should have a vocal chain on the lines of Waves with the CLA vocals, and they have another one, but I don't like it. It's by the Greg Wells, the guy that worked with Adele and all that. I don't like that plugin at all, to be fair. That thing, it's just, it sounds disgusting. I might have to do a second heat check on that and see if I'm just tripping or just had it. I didn't have the experience that I have now, so I might just check back with it, or a isotope Nectar type of vocal plugin. There's a company I'm going to talk about on the channel, AKAI Multimedia. They have a mix box, and that sumbitch, boy.
I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke.
Yo Avenue, I sent another track if you get to it. Man, everyone is bringing that heat tonight.
Word up, man. Appreciate the dono. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go down the list. But yeah, that's the problem I see in the industry, and there's not enough. Like if you type in vocal, like if you go to Google and you type in vocal chain plugin, just CLA vocals pop up, and then Nectar, of course. And those are pretty solid. Like they're hand in hand. I think Nectar has a little bit of an edge for ease of use, and that's funny because CLA vocals is very easy to use, but it has kind of a upside with vocals in general, where you can put in harmonies and stuff like that, and auto tune, of course, or pitch correction. Oops, excuse me. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and go to this next one here. Damn, a little gassy here. Coming to the stage, we got Tao. Let's go. All right, Taylor Marshall. Oops, I dropped that, man. Government. But that was Tao. Yeah, so we can hear some of the problematic things in the chat. I know, guys. The 808s are a little off. What it is he did quantize, but the actual count in itself, as far as where it's placed, that is off, you know. But the sound selection is okay. The mix, you know, definitely needs some work, but you could tell that this is something like a new venture for Taylor. And for what it's worth, the progression is a good start. Hi-hats maybe a little too loud, you know, those things are a little problematic.
I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke.
Thank you for the dono. But those things are something that you got to be aware of as far as the drum pattern. Again, you know, it's offbeat 808s. The drums in themselves, the mix, I think they're brought down a little too far. The hi-hats are too dominant, and so I would turn the volume down on those hi-hats just a tad bit more, so that your other parts of your percussion have room. And they just, you know, when you have loud mixes or whatnot, in which the mix wasn't that loud, and I'm not faulting you for that. I would say about a 4. It's a little below average, but don't trip. Don't trip. This is not about ripping you apart. This is about, you know, just giving you healthy critique so you can have you can walk into a situation better. And that's one of the things that I want you to take away from there. But yeah, the general idea of it was very good. I 100% support you on your venture, and I think, you know, you probably have some really dope stuff. Keep at it. That's for sure. Just don't give up. What separates a lot of folks when you see people at the top of their game is that their work ethic at one time was just like second to none. And you can imagine, me myself heading towards 40 years old, looking at these young 15, 16-year-olds. I've even met 11-year-olds that do very good music, good enough to be on the radio for sure. And sometimes you'll meet that prodigy type person that's just music is phenomenal, and you know they were built for this. But you definitely want to work towards that. You know, not everybody's born with a gift. That's a misconception. My mentor, phenomenal. God bless you. May your soul rest in peace, my brother. My mentor, phenomenal. This great ear, could play the hell out of things, man. He always said, you know, his gift was from God, which respectfully so. But this dude practiced a whole lot, you know, just to get to where he was at melodically in production. Again, I miss the hell out of him. Every day I think about, like, man, I don't know I know some really good keyboardists. I know some really good producers, absolutely. But certain people, man, when they're blessed with the talent, man, and they work hard for it, and you gotta work hard for it. That's where people give up the most, is that they have to earn it. And everything is not easy. But again, to my point, it's hard to compete with someone that they're at their highest energy level at a younger age, and I'm getting older, and I just, I could do about 3 or 4 beats a day, but, you know, it just might not be on the level. But you gotta keep on working hard and not give up. Not to mention, I do a whole bunch of things, and I want to be top tier and all that. So, you know, those are the things that, you know, if you're a new guy, you got to keep that in mind. That there's a lot of people out here, but focus on making whatever you're doing better and get the critiques necessary so that you become a better producer. He said you don't quantize your beats. That depends. I mean, I'm no Beats by J Black, but hey. When the quantize is there, use it, man. It's a tool, you know? I'm just saying. Oh, Lord. All right, so we got this guy coming to the stage here. Y'all in for a treat. You already know what the time it is. It's Pachi.
I'm broke.
Sent mine in Avenue. It's titled Super Soul. Fire.
Thank you so much, Young Beans. Appreciate that, Dono. We're going to check you out in a second. We got Mapachi back in here. For those who don't know, that fool trolled the hell out of me last week. They have a particular style. It has a preference, a stick to it. And yeah, I'm gonna let y'all guys hear it. So let's go. Pachi? What the hell? Damn. Man, let's start that from the beginning, man. Let me know how y'all guys feel about that. Pachi, man. That's kind of funny. For those who don't know, back history, they have like this whole Sparta remix type tribe going on, and they have a specific style of music. And, you know, from time to time, it's just like, what the fuck? But it's also visually...
I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke.
Hey, I sent you a track. Love your work, man. Keep it up.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that. This style, it has a certain palette to it. Definitely some ones that are rough, but it's like visually, if you see the videos that they put up, it's a work of art. Like I honestly mean that. Like it's a work of art, and it's hard every single time. It's like, damn, this is like, sometimes it's horrendous, and like it's like not sonically pleasing to my ears, at least, because you know music is subjective, guys. Just because I say something is a 2 or a 1 or a 9 or a 10, we all have our own separate opinions, our own gauge on a scale, of course. But this right here is honestly, I would say it's definitely an 8. Definitely very musical versus the other ones. The other ones are musical. They just are a bit trollish. But man, I really enjoy the fact that you guys have been submitting and y'all have been reposting. Y'all trolled me last week. Damn near brought a tear to my eye when y'all trolled me with that video. It was funny, amazing. I honestly wanted to just drop a video with that shit in it, or just, you know, make a short out of it, because I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the trolling, and honestly, I know you guys are musically talented. Honestly, y'all musically talented, but y'all choosing to do different shit, and I gotta respect that. And you know, I'll give you an 8 for that, just for the fact that y'all guys are really making waves with this shit. And I really would love to learn how to do this shit. I love doing videos and stuff like that with the FL Studio Z Game Editor. And if I have to like spend some time chopping stuff up and figuring it out, man, I might even do that. It's just amazing the way you guys do some stuff, man. And yeah, that record definitely has this place for sure. Moving on forward here, I just want to go ahead and say thank you everybody for joining in. We are about an hour and 31 minutes in, and I feel like we're getting a really good mix of new people, old people, and so forth, and we're covering all the guidelines here. Last week I went extra hard, of course, and you guys enjoyed that. You know, I was a little down, and I do apologize for having that type of attitude, but you know, I just got so consumed. Sometimes I am very self-absorbed, so I apologize for, you know, just being a little too brash. Yeah, so I want to go ahead and give shout outs to Young Beans, of course, P. Smith, and Melody Song. So we're gonna check out Young Beans next. I think everybody has been taken care of course, and I know somebody I knew. So if you want to donate, all the stuff, the information is in the description box. You know, I have Streamlabs, which I get that immediately, which is amazing, versus Super Chats, which I totally love them. However, I hate how YouTube just rips 40% off of my stuff, and that's something I usually put towards the show. CashApp gang, you know, that information's in there. If you want to send something, CashApp. There's a lot of things that I want to do this year, just to keep myself out of being so wrapped into stuff. I also make Sparta remixes. I've been doing it for 2 years. That's dope. I thoroughly enjoy you guys' movement. You know, it may not resonate with me every time, and you know, I might be a little nitpicky sometimes, but you guys are extremely talented. And you know, I can't wait till one day to see you guys do something like you teach how to do that style of music. And I promise you, the way that y'all going, it's gonna be huge. And this is no capping. I believe it will have the same impact as lo-fi, because unlike lo-fi, it has visual components in it, and that is always worth a watch on all social media. And you know, lo-fi is cool, you know. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and bring this man to the stage, and this is Young Frickin' Beans. Thank you for the dono. That was Young Beans on the track. What y'all think about that, guys? Hey, I don't know. Drum selection alone was the highlight of this beat, for sure. The sample is very good, but the drums, man, definitely on fire, bruh. I need drums like that for the drum kit, brother. I checked out the drums in your kit, man. I'll just leave it at that. That's on the. But Wagga does have a demo song that I need to pull up there and put on the website, by the way. But yeah, need drums like that. To say it. Yeah. Definitely, it has to be around the 9. To be fair, it's just a 9 to me, honestly. Bias and all that, whatever. I don't give a shit. Y'all guys know the Young Beans is pretty damn solid. I see 9s, 10s. Definitely gonna say a 9 though. I'm gonna go ahead and jot it on down. Yeah, so that's the vibes here. I know I'm missing somebody in this. But yeah, it's just not much I can say about that, dude. I'm just gonna go ahead and let it ride on out. And we're gonna start some other music here and keep the show rolling. Young Beans, you a monster. Somebody stop that man, god damn it. Really? Bro, I did not hear that snare in the goddamn drum kit. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna load it up in the MPC and give it a couple of whacks and thracks. You know, I'm trying to get to where I'm not a one-man band here. I think that's what makes like the bigger YouTube channels really pop, is that they're just not one-man banding it. And I'm gonna get to a point to where you know, I have a whole entire staff. I'm still looking through submissions for, you know, the people that sit stuff for sound design, the freaking hidden drums, high drums. Yo, goddamn macho man. Azura, what's good? Azura's Suzuki, what's going on? Keep it the fire tools. He's like, here's my drum kit. These are the drums I don't use. You guys are crazy, man. Yeah, but I have a goal. I have so many damn goals, man. My freaking, y'all can't see it, and I kind of replaced the shelving in the back. But I have a whole entire thing, and I have it in my notes on my phone, just goals that I want to hit. But I need to go ahead and do a roadmap to each one. Like, I need to get this, gotta get that. Can't fault him for saying holding his drums. Oh man, let's go ahead and keep this thing going, man. Y'all in the chat, wild, man. So coming to the stage, we have Lens featuring Mcree. Distant.
Previous assignments for my newspaper had sent me to the moon many times, but never into the vast reaches of deep space.
Because I've been different. Well, they tried telling me to be like them, but I'm not with them. I've got to resist them and find someone here that can be my friend. I've been distant because I've been different. Well, they tried telling me to be like them, but I'm not with them. I've got to resist them and find someone here that can be my friend. I didn't know, I never knew. Then it hit home when I met you.
Now it seems so far away. You seem so far away.
I've been distant because I've been different. Well, they tried telling me to see my view, but I'm not with them. I've got to resist them and find someone here that can be like you. I didn't know, I never realized, then it hit home, now I know what it feels like.
Now it seems so far away. I wanna be where you are today. I've been distant, 'cause I've been different. I've been distant.
I've gotta move on, like you're just another person that I've gotta prove wrong. See, now it's just the way things are. After all these days apart, we can't escape the spark.
Take me back to the start. This place is trapped in my heart.
You seem so far away, you seem so distant. But since we parted ways, I feel no different.
I feel the same every day, thinking I should have stayed.
I've been distant, cause I've been different. Or they've tried telling me to be like them, but I'm not with them, I've gotta resist them and find someone here that can be my friend. I didn't know, I never knew, and it hit home when I met you.
Now it seems so far away, you seem so far away.
I've been distant, cause I've been different. Or they've tried telling me to see my view, but I'm not with them, I've gotta resist them and find someone here that can be like you. I didn't know, I never realized, then it hit home, now I know what it feels like.
That was Lentz featuring Mcree. Distant. Tell me how y'all feel about that in the chat, man. I'm gonna run it back with the visual going on. Honestly, I love the video in itself, the visual presentation, but you know, if people are listening or whatnot, just straight up, there's not much I can really complain about it. It sounded pretty good altogether. My thing as far as like the highlight of it is definitely the guitar riff. I enjoyed the guitar riff. I actually enjoyed the drum pattern too as well. Very different, a nice approach. The progression in itself seems wide open, a middle ground between happy and not so happy. The things I would definitely work on in terms of this track, I would definitely work on the mix in itself. The mix in itself does have a different appearance in mono. In a good way, it helps listen to it in mono, but at the same time you can hear the problematic parts of the main melody in itself kind of overlapping your vocals. Your vocals sound very tiny because of that, and I would definitely look at processing her vocals in a different manner, more stereo widening to give an actual bigger feel to her vocals. That would definitely sell the track a little bit more. And other than that though, it's just very good. You know, I just like the approach. Yeah, very hook driven. And it sounds like a collaboration between two artists that sat down and wrote it together. Just visually, it looks very pleasing, but I'm not rating off that. But I would definitely give it a 7. Definitely could be a 9-10 with some adjustments of the mix. Those are my suggestions for that. But other than that, it has a lot of potential. I think it sounds like it's a good record. You know, I'm not judging it off of of views or anything like that. That's the reason why I'm clicking on it on the. I'm
broke, nigga. I'm broke.
Do you have a video for mixing?
Thank you for the dono. Appreciate that. The answer to that question is I do have videos for mixing. However, my last good video as far as mixing would definitely be the one I did for Ableton Live. I did one where how to mix rap vocals. I will have a sequel to that. I will have how to mix female rap vocals soon. And then I will have how to mix female R&B vocals, and I have a male R&B song too as well. I've been kind of behind on putting out my music, but I just been looking at it just with the inspiration of Friday's stream and just doing some sound design in front of you guys, just some minor sound design. All I did was just use the tool to make some 808s that have a good kick behind that. Speaking of which, I need to go ahead and pull that up. You guys can go ahead and download it. Over 10,000 people have downloaded so far. And my damn, if it wasn't for D&D mode on my iPhone, bruh, those notifications would have just drove me off the wall. But yeah, let's go ahead and go to the website here. When you first type in DJAveMcRee.net, you will be met with this right here, but you just go to the stores, and then you go to, I believe it's in Drum Kit. I will change a lot of stuff on this website very soon. So, you know, if you can't find stuff, just feel free to navigate again. I'm gonna make some things case specific or make some better subgenres so people can find stuff and legitimately get what they want really quick and be out. Yeah, it's called Lower Chakra 808s. You know, shout out to Perkle Audio for the cover art. I'll go ahead and just put that up there so you can see it. Perkle, God bless you. I love you, my dude. 20 free one-shot 808s. They all have combined kicks and like a sub bass. So it has more of that P-Airborne bounce. For those who don't know, I love P-Airborne music. It's quite obvious. I do a lot of stuff that is towards that direction, especially when I do stuff in FL Studio. But yeah, if you want to check out that, I will go ahead and drop a link in the description box. Make sure that you share it on Twitter. You know, share it on social. Share it on Facebook, even though I don't have a Facebook account so right now. Free 808s. I'll type that in there. So yeah, click on the link. It will take you to the site. If you want to go ahead and just download that and support, it's for free. You know, and when I do stuff like this, guys, when I give away free shit, I try to give away free shit that I will use. Because there's no point in me just making shit that's just garbage and then expecting people to actually pay for some stuff. Speaking of which, down here, this is Young Bean's drum kit. You know, it's called Martian because he's an alien. You know, he's been winning and is snatching money from me for forever and everybody else, honestly. But yeah, you know, you got a pretty good one here. Check it out. I've heard some massively crazy slappers from people using his kit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know. I know I'm close to 100K, and that's gonna be a grandiose day, I tell you. Yeah, and I just need to put in the work so I can get there faster instead of just it being all taken until like June or July, like how like last year. My growth was very short, but I was very distant. Basically, what I like doing with the show, anyways, is keep it kind of like radio ready. I know people are donating and stuff like that. Let's see. I didn't do melody song. Let's go ahead and get melody song out the way. I do apologize for not getting your stuff out the way. I know that you donated, so you can do that. Thank you so much, Jeffrey, man. You've been supporting the show a hell of a lot, man. Thank you so much for that. Let's go ahead and get his joint squared away. I do apologize for having you. So I'm gonna go ahead and play that in a second here. Yeah, those 808s are quality. I tested them out. You know, when I do stuff, I don't like anything that I do. I think of quality over quantity. So 20 free 808s.
I'm broke, nigga.
Battle
I'm broke.
tested.
Thank you, Avenue, for being here for all of us.
Oh, my pleasure, my pleasure. You know, that's what I try to do the most. You know, it's not just my channel in general is more so about teaching than it is about anything else. So, you know, that's what I like to do. But coming to the stage, we got another Sparta remix. Let's go. That was Melody Song on the track with a Sparta Sentinel bass remix. I actually like it. It reminds me, this will be dope for, oh shit, there go Macho Man, appreciate the dono. But yeah, so I actually like it because it reminds me of something that would be in a video game. So there's a little bit of bias in that. The mix wise, it sounded pretty good. like the progression. I like all the sound selection and the drums.
I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke.
Sent one in tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy.
Macho Man, thank you so much, brother. Yeah, so yeah, not bad. I would probably give it about a. I give it about. I would give it this a 7. Honestly, to be fair, I think it's good. I really do think it's good. Probably so. It's a little biased when it comes to like the video game sound, but whatever, man. My name is Traptendo, or my name is DJAveMcRee, but Traptendo is the thing, baby. So yeah, I approve of it. I approve it. People saying 5. Yeah, I guess you could say it's average, but I don't think many people can approach a production like that. Everybody else is pretty typical with their stuff, so I give it a 7. So yeah, thank you so much for that submission there. You said that's the Mega Man Boss song? Hey, Mega Man Boss. Yeah, I could definitely see that for like a video game. It has the potential of doing very well. Let's be real. Like for a game, I would love to hear that over this beat that's playing in the background. Even though I made this beat, this doesn't work for video games in any aspect. That works for video games, so it has a market, it has a place, and not too many people can appeal to that. Either it be mobile, handheld, whatever. I can totally deal with that. Like that's boss music. Like that's boss.
I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke.
Hey, I'd be totally willing to show you how Sparta remixes are made next stream.
That would be cool composition. That'd be cool because visually it's just so appeasing, and considering how y'all do the stuff, how y'all do things with y'all genre, and that y'all can happily claim. It just would be a lot that I think there would be a high interest in what people like. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely, if I was you, I would definitely just do like, just go ahead, go all out, do some editing, and just like make a video and do do some editing, and just explain how y'all do it. I would definitely love to struggle and make me some Sparta, so I would know what the struggle is like. Let's see. Said Storm Eagle OTS OST slaps. Mega Man games are hard, especially Maverick. So you're into Mega Man X series. Mega Man X is cool. Since I'm old as hell, I played a lot of my favorite Mega Man will probably be Mega Man 3. In terms of just like Mega Man gameplay. Definitely love Mega Man X. Though I never beat it, I got to the final boss and just could not figure how the freak to kill it. I'm also, if you want to know something about me, I watched a lot of speedrunner YouTube channels. Like I love seeing people beat games really quick. It kind of motivates me to play games, but at the same time, it's like, damn, why should I play it when I can watch it? And I own a lot of video games, as you would imagine, somebody that has the name Traptendo. But coming to the stage, Andre, let's go.
I'm 54 years old, almost 55. I'm learning how to do this stuff thanks to you, Avenue.
was Just Smoke with Race. Let's go. Yeah, pretty good joint. Very smooth. Love the minimalistic approach of the melody. Sound selection is extremely decent. Not much to complain about. I just checked it in mono. Sounded good in mono as well. It held, the mix held a lot. The 808 maybe could be a little tighter, just a little bit more distortion on there, so it can have more of an appearance in the beat in itself.
I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke!
Mega Man 3 is the best. Facts Avenue. The Ost is fire.
Thank you so much for the donation. Yeah, yeah, Mega Man 3, I don't care how young you are or whatnot, definitely play Mega Man 3. Check it out. Man, I recommend playing the first Mega Man. I don't know, when it comes down to like retro gaming, you can't be too young or too old to appreciate. A lot of Nintendo games aged very well. Definitely a lot of the stuff from the SNES era aged pretty damn good. Not every game was fire on there. I owned when I had my, before I let my fool of a goddamn friend borrow my damn SNES collection, I had over 300 SNES games. I worked at a video game store, by the way. It was called Funkoland. It got bought out by Electronic Boutique, and then they got bought out by whoever and acquired to become a GameStop. And also, never too old to make music, man. That's for sure. The music is ageless, believe it or not. But anyways, back to the track. Yeah, there's not a lot of bad things to do. I would overall say it's about a 7. Still though, I think it's about a 7. You know, drums, dope drums, dope drum pattern or whatnot. Yeah. So I'll give this track a 7. So it's good. It is good for those who are wondering. I don't want you guys to be thinking that I just constantly like 7. Oh, he's only a 7, man. No, 7 is good for sure. A controversial number in this household too. Shout out to my boo. Oh boy, I would. Whoever Parker is, I was going to go and play your track, but I recommend that you send something that is not an MP4. I just don't have time to download it, so send an MP3. That for that person that had sent something around an hour ago. So I'm just gonna go ahead and delete that and move on. We just heard Just Smoke. So what I'm gonna do is Dr. Jones, I believe, is next. I play Young Beans. Yes, yeah, okay. I played everybody. So we're just going forward here. We've heard a lot of new people too. That's the thing I like about the show. So coming to the stage, Dr. Jones.
We urge you to stay tuned to radio and TV and to stay indoors at all times.
Appreciate your videos, man.
Dr. Jones on the track there with Another Realm. How y'all feel about that? I see y'all going apeshit about it. Weird start, weird beginning to this track too, by the way. Let's go ahead and reset that and hear from the very beginning low. Highlight of the track, drums. Ooh, boy, this drum selection is amazing. His drum pattern is also amazing too. Just love these drums, man. Sample selection really good, if that is a sample. I just like it. I totally get the vibes that you're coming with on this joint. Yeah, man, it's a really good joint. Not really much I can complain about just because the rapport of the track, and I like the switch up there. Definitely good. Very funky. Just something I would definitely listen to on a playlist or something like that. I would give it about an 8. I'm gonna go ahead and let this ride though and keep on going. So, yeah, I like that. Dr. Jones came through, bruh. Appreciate that. Hold on, let me set this to my SoundCloud. I know somebody asked me a question about drums. When making drums in general, Wagabo put 11. All samples, really good. I like the way that it's combined, and it kind of reminds me of Bomb Squad, the Shockley brothers. They did a lot of stuff for Public Enemy and Ice Cube. Those are some of my favorite producers. Love that part too. Love that slap bass. Hell yeah, this is 100% like Bomb Squad. Really love it. Oh yeah, you already know A Magnificent. I'm trying to keep this show going, but I like this beat so much. Yeah. But yeah. So we gonna move on to the next joint. Make sure. Alright, so shout out to everybody that's been donating, by the way. I want to go ahead and make sure that y'all get y'all recognition. Composition, thank you so much. Jeffrey, again, thank you so much for your support. I already know. You said I am a 54-year-old, almost 55, learning how to do this stuff. Yeah, man. Anytime is the time. You know, when you have time to focus and do things, you know. Men around our age, we usually have families, so it can be increasingly difficult. You know, I raised one myself, and you know, I still did that paid the bills, man. This shit pays the bills for real. Been getting a lot of good information just from watching a few videos. I've kind of taken a different approach as far as like what I watch on YouTube, and learned a lot of things that I could just spread the information, and it won't be misinformation and whatnot. As far as like how to approach this YouTube thing, because it was things like, whoa, I never noticed that, and those things do matter. Shout out to LD40 Productions LLC, saying Mega Man 3 is the best. Facts I have, the OST is fire, and that is exactly the reason why I like Mega Man 3. This is one of the games that inspired me to create music. Shadisi, matter of fact, let's go ahead and do that because that would be fair. So we're gonna listen to that. So let's go ahead and go into the email here. And now we'll get this person next. So here we go. Oh, looks like we got a song. Word. So coming to the stage. Sadisi. Let's go.
Yo. Nobody understood why they called us boss famous. I'm kinda famous, kinda like Lady Gaga, face painted. Yo, come here, like to get acquainted. Labeled the dawn, the show must go on. Yo, happy belated, we elated and we find each other. Show enough, this a letter to my future fans. What up, you witnessing to come up. Laugh with me, cry with me as I pull up. From the beat to the range, all we do is show love. Come on. See what you mean to me lately. We never had that perfect view. Dreams that'll seem so crazy. Let me tell you what we can do. See what you mean to me lately. We never had that perfect view. Dreams that'll seem so crazy. Let me tell you what we can do. I wrote this with the focus and the hope of getting noticed. Coping with the hopeless notion, holier than the Pope is. Listen to the homies saying, Raid, you the dopest. Wondering when the girl's gonna feel me enough to quote it. Lifestyles of the rich and famous. We chasing cakes, vanilla shakes, strawberries in that cake dish. Face it, the icing's on the skates, never break this. Sweetest thing you ever heard, we never on the fake tip. See what you mean to me lately. We never had that perfect view. Dreams that'll seem so crazy. Let me tell you what we can do. See what you mean to me lately. We never had that perfect view. Dreams that'll seem so crazy. Let me tell you what we can do. Who am I to you? Just another beanie man. Seeing something simmer in the summer in the beamer man. Throwing shades, blades on the grass, getting greener man. Dreams getting dimmer, fading with the trimmer man in the trend. We on a head spinning like on a ceiling fan. Kelly got the keys, it's a breeze by the weatherman. Believe in me, man, these are things we would die for. Ain't nobody stopping why I reach up to the sky for. See what you mean to me lately. We never had that perfect view. Dreams that'll seem so crazy. Let me tell you what we can do. See what you mean to me lately. We never had
That was Rage MD. It's a DC song called Nobody. What y'all think about that? Yeah, I'll tell you what I think about it. It's a really good song. I like the sample selection and the track in itself. You know, appropriate for common, you know, drum pattern and pretty decent drum selection. I think the highlight of it is definitely the sample and the artist. Things that I found problematic. Before I do that, it did sound good in mono. By the way, it sounded good in mono, so the mix in itself was pretty decent. Things that could be improved. Seeing that there is a lot of stuff in that high frequency, I would definitely boost your vocals. Would definitely benefit from some boosting in the mid section. I would definitely run an EQ and mid gain on that. CLA, I think you could just select the mid vocals, and that will help with that approach. But it sounded very good. The lyrical content very great. The video and itself helps, of course, but if somebody's not looking at the screen, you know, whatever. But you can see the lyrical content on the screen, so if you want to learn the words, definitely good for that. But yeah, awesome approach to a song. My only thing, that will probably be the only thing that I would say is weird about it. I see a lot of 9s, I see a lot of 10s. I honestly do think that this is a 9, so I would add this to the list. Jesus. Wagga Button Young Beans always is on my list, man. I be trying. But I'm going to go ahead and DC. Yeah. Go ahead and add that up in there. I want y'all guys to see that. Let me go ahead and blow this up so y'all can see it some more. This damn trackpad is ass. There we go. Sweet baby. Oh, lately. You. Those are the vibes, right? All right. Let's go ahead and get to it, man. I'm going to go ahead and kill the music, baby, and get into it. So let's go ahead and I'm going to give it a little bit of time here so I can get some stuff over here. Boop, 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 boop. For those who always wonder, if you're wondering why I played it so much, this is from The Sims. One of my favorite games. This is the buy mode music, but I remixed it. But I actually got this idea from somebody else though. I wanted him to send his joint because his joint is actually better. He had played the instead of it being strings, he played the he replaced the strings with harmonicas, and it sounded dope. Or what was that? What's that damn thing? Not harmonica, but damn, I can't think of that. Damn, I can't think of the damn instrument. But you play it. It has the joint, the keys on the side, and the fuck, bruh. This is what happens when you smoke. Let's go ahead. I know why we just did that, and I just looked at somebody else's joint that I was going to play. Fudge. Was it this one? Maybe it was. Hopefully. But yeah. So coming to the stage, Jametai Force? I don't know. Let's go.
Yeah. This pussy boy play the gangster, but he has more of a dancer. Yeah, he have insult my mom, so I will destroy his face like Vietnam. Paramedic will try to keep him calm. He say he is a Crips and a BDC, so I will go easy on him because he is not a Crip but a Tips. Cause Crips are not in my CD and BDC not in Canada. I'm a alpha, he is a pussy boy and a lazy boy. I will enjoy destroy his face. He is so scared, he wanna do a Fortnite build fight like what the fuck.
I don't know if it's a troll or not. I don't know. And that's Nintendo. Not. It was definitely from. But
might be stupid.
You know, it would help if I actually explain like things that need to be worked.
Go easy on you.
Well, one, if you're approaching a song or whatnot, have some type of emotional content and not just kind of like read it out. Especially if it's a diss record. like have that vitriol that will help with the carry in the track. You know, I would say, yeah, vernacular matters a lot, but just I would say assertion would be is key there. But other than that though, it was pretty decently constructed. The beat could deal. I believe the beat isn't too much of the issue than it is the artist approaching it. But I would definitely say it's about a 4. But those things that, given all consideration, re-recording and stuff like that, would definitely help with the approach of what will happen as far as like the lyrical content. Yeah, that seems to be the only problematic thing, and it kind of brings it to a 4 that I would say. So yeah, let's go ahead and keep this thing moving. Not trash, but it's definitely below average though. But I'm not trying to discourage you from trying again, because you could very well do something better. The potential is there. All right, so who I have coming to the stage now is Rattle Can Collective. Let's go.
Video games, I thought I should send this one, and it's called Screw Attack Smirk.
was Deep Wounds. Tell me how y'all feel about that in the chat. So I like the initial groove. It's very minimalistic and simple, but nonetheless effective. Like this, the selection of sounds so far. You know, not too much going on. Drum pattern, drum selection above average, I guess. I would say average, honestly, but still pretty decent. The mix was surprisingly good. I like the how it sounded. It sounded very balanced, just to be honest. But overall, not bad. I'll probably give it about a 7. That's for sure. I would give it a 7. All right, so we are about 2 hours and 16 minutes in. I'm over here rubbing my eyes. Oh boy. We've covered a lot of songs today. Let's see. Young Beans sent a dono. I do appreciate that. Shout out to Young Beans for the dono. He wants to put in his video game stuff here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check out Young Beans real quick. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and look it up, of course. Beans Young. Oh, well, it just pulled it up. Boom. All right, so coming to the stage yet again. Young Beans with Screw Attack. So this man gonna sample Mega Man. I mean, not Mega Man. Oh Lord, he sampled Super Metroid. Yeah, I'm snitching. I heard Optimus has a remix on that. I ain't gonna lie.
Great show.
That was Young Beans with the Super Metroid remix. Yeah, I like it. I mean, honestly, I would give it about a 7, and here's why. Not bad overall. The approach, I love it. Optimus killed that though. Like Optimus, he's a huge YouTuber, by the way. He used to play Call of Duty, but yeah, he makes some dope beats. And one of his hardest joints is that Super Metroid theme right here. By the way, guys, if you don't know, that's my top 2 favorite games on the Super NES here. Let's go ahead and get over here. Boop, boop, boop. So I got Zelda is one of my favorites, and of course Super Metroid, even though I can't, maybe if I tap, get my big ass forehead out the way, it'll focus on it.
I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke.
Yeah, that's what's on my wall.
Where that T-dub beat at?
All right. That T-dub beat, I don't know where it's at. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it going. Thank you so much to Jeffrey for the ongoing support of this show. Yeah, not bad though. I mean, not bad, but I would definitely say it's a 7. Vlogs. Man, I haven't vlogged in years. When I did vlog, those videos were pretty under. Well, there was a lot of support on those videos, but you know the growth, it was nowhere near. Like when you do a vlog channel, man, you gotta be absolutely. The bar is set so freaking high. The bar is set so freaking high. You know, at the end of Optimus videos, you get to hear his remix to the Super Metroid. He didn't do much to it, but that main melody is just ridiculous. So that's why I say that. I gotta get Macho Man squared away. Sheesh. I did not, totally freaking forgot. So I do apologize to Macho Man, because he did send a dono. So coming to the stage, Macho Man. What's up, brother?
I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke.
I sent another track, it's older though. Don't forget Mario Kart, SNES Drama Solver LMAO.
That is Macho Man on the track. Dark Places. What's good, brother? Said beat tag, best beat tag ever. I definitely want to hear from you guys in the comment section how y'all feel about that Macho Man. I definitely appreciate that. I would say the highlight of it would be the composition, the melodic progression. I'm digging it. No, the highlight is the goddamn tag. No, definitely love this joint. The only thing I would say as far as like mixing goes, I would definitely be aware of how loud your kick is. Your kick is definitely dominating the hell out the mix. I think that was the biggest part of the peak of the mix, and just be leery about that. The kick is large as hell, so you could probably roll it away, and then you're layering it with an 808. I know people like to do the side chaining thing. I remember when YouTube was on the whole side chain, the 808 wave back in 2016. Saw some EDM tutorials on that, but at the end of the day, you don't necessarily need to do that. But not bad. I would definitely recommend in terms of like the sound selection or the drum sound selection, the hi-hats. I think some hi-hat that's a little less stereo separated, more or less related. Or I would say a TR-808 hi-hat would probably sound better and gated up a little bit more, so you can have tiny hi-hats. But the mix of it is pretty good. I would definitely say it's about a 7. But yeah, that was Macho Man on the track. So let's go ahead and get some more stuff in here. We're about 2 hours and 24 minutes in. We have heard a lot of music today, and I'm very happy. I've heard a lot of great stuff from people. I appreciate everybody for being courageous and dealing with my BS. We're gonna get to a little bit of, ooh, J Van is alive. Shout out to J Van. What's good, J Van? All right. So I'm about to go ahead and hit this runoff though. I think we've heard enough. I got enough data analysis. I think somebody might have to do something here. Let's see. Track on the make sure. Okay. Cause I miss Macho Man. I don't know how the hell I miss him. I think I highlighted it and then oops. There we go. Make sure everything is good. Give me a second, guys. I'm checking everything. I want to skip a beat there. Good. Okay. All right, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just organize this thing. Skipped you again. Peace, love, production. Okay. Let's check out Peace Love Production then. Why not? Let's see. Why would it say that? Oh, Peace Love. I see the Peace Love Production. All right. Well, maybe I'll type it in like this. Production. There we go. Maybe? Is that it? No? Row. Production. There we go. I love this. Okay. All right. So coming to the stage, you got Peace Love Production. Boy. All right, Peace Love Production. You're.
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
Play the other beat I sent you called Balls. Texa $808 tilde WHATABEAT.
All right, so thank you for the donation. All right, so we got a little bit of a dilemma. Now, what is wrong with this email? So Peace Love Production just jumped into the comment section saying that I skipped over him and I missed him. Where in the hell is the music?
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
Now, for real though, I want to go ahead and see if you have something else in here. But yeah, I'm just showing you. People be sending me stuff and complaining in the comment section. You gotta follow directions. But let me go ahead and hit it with the echo. Follow directions, please. God damn. I'm just saying, Doc. I don't want to be that guy that seems like I'm doing stuff wrong or I'm holding people out. And okay, so I'll play the January 2nd one. How about that? Maybe that was what he was talking about. I give him the benefit of the doubt. I just want to play with him a little bit. All right, so let's go ahead. Shouldn't have been talking shit. But let's go. Let's hear what we got. That was Peace, Love, and Unity, okay, Peace, Love Production, with a psychedelic hip-hop joint. What y'all thought about that? I know people are going in the chat, they're like, oh man, this guy, he had the audacity to, and he's just living his best life when it comes to this. It's nothing wrong with him demanding his music being played or whatnot, even though there is if you really want to skip the line and you don't, there is a way that you can do that. And that's by donating $20 or better. But to be honest, I actually kind of liked it. I liked the tone of it. It did sound good in mono. It was a little weird. It was a little off a bit, but in a sense, it had a control factor to it. So it wasn't like it's like, oh man, this is horrible. Like he doesn't know how to put his compositions together. He had a little bit of waveriness to it. I get the psychedelic approach. As somebody that listens to a lot of psychedelic progressive rock and all that stuff, and psychedelic metal, heavy metal music. I'm not gonna go and name a bunch of groups, but I give you, Jimi Hendrix and Taxi. if you really want to get into the psychedelic rock movement. There are other people that do it better than those guys, and I don't want to go there because y'all ain't about to steal my swag. That's what I do. And I'm listening from a inspired, chemically inspired ear, so I enjoy this. So
Hope you are doing well, Avenue.
Appreciate you, Sun Deep. Appreciate that, don't know. Oh, so the Sun Deep boy, he was close, boy, last week. He brought a whole bunch. Yeah, it's definitely not trash. Like it just throws you off with the way that it flips in melodic tone. I would definitely say it's about a 7. It's good, dog. Like let's be real, it's good. It's good. It's not trash. You know what's weird? I like Pink Floyd stuff. Some of their stuff, like my favorite song by Pink Floyd is "Welcome to the Machine." And it's one of my favorite songs, but man, there are some people that really do that. Like they do it. I want to play some of the music that I listen to. A lot of it's on vinyl, and I've like specifically looked for psychedelic rock. Listen to a lot of people around my age or older, and their opinions of rock bands and stuff like that. But like, there's some psychedelic rock on that is like, bruh. It's like Pink Floyd is you know, they're like, I hate to say it, you know how we talk about like underground rap, commercial rap, and so forth, and we have kind of like this stipulation between it. That's how I feel about Pink Floyd in that regard, honestly. Like Pink Floyd and Led Zeppelin, and to be honest, Led Zeppelin they make some of the best ballads in rock and roll. Period. Like they just do great ballads. Tool, The Doors is pretty cool. Not really hype on it. Love the movie though. That movie is worth watching. Tool's on, you know, that's 90s joints. Like Tool is amazing. Tool's amazing. Yeah, so, but yeah, not bad though. I mean, once we got to listening to it, it wasn't that bad. I give you that. I don't want to be biased or just sit there and poop on you, you know. I want to give helpful opinions. I didn't really hear much that was too much wrong with it, other than some of the mix elements. It didn't sound that great in mono, by the way, which is a dangerous thing when you're trying to play music on multiple peripherals. So, Zeppelin is so based. Hey, Black Panther. Hey, MPC gang. We have a new one. Black Panther's in the building. Hey. Thank you for the donut. There was somebody that said something. Genesis? Genesis is just amazing. You know, I'm a huge Peter Gabriel and Phil Collins fan.
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
Just got MPC Live 2 today. Let's go.
Yeah, get to it, brother. Break that sumbitch in. Damn, I can't. Oh, when I got my MPC Live 2, I played with it just for a little bit, but I've been playing with the MPC ONE. As far as like when I received I'm just trying to recall my experience with the MPC Live 2. I just liked it, played with it a little bit, did my review because I already was used to the workflow of the MPC ONE. Not too hard to adjust, of course, less buttons. And then I went over to a friend's house and made a couple of beats, and they became songs in 2020. All right, so I believe his name is Abstractus. Abstractus is coming to the stage now. Let's listen to his music. Let's go.
Studio a couple weeks ago, and I am making beats with it every other day. Trying to get the most out of it.
me know how y'all feel about that joining the track. Extractus. So, my couple of critiques. I believe the highlight of this is that you sent the track. I don't know. The things that could be worked on in terms of just like the mixing, you definitely want to turn those two instruments down. Those two instruments are dominating it. I don't have a problem with the simple melodic tones, but I do have a problem with one of the melodies being off tune. So I would definitely find a better way of playing something harmonically sound, a better progression harmony, and the drum selection could use some improvement. And you know, you can always play with different drums to see what works. And then you'll understand the very concept of that. But mix wise, I listened to it in mono, and that's how I could tell like the dominant lead bass type sound, that carries most of the dynamic range, needs to be turned down just a little bit more. Tuck it under so that the drums aren't over. So it's not leaking over into the drum. So that I would just turn down the main melodies a little bit, and if you need to boost the loudness of the beat, you can, because you'll have more room sonically. So, but overall, I would definitely give it about a 4. I would give it a 4, and the things that you can, and all the things that I talked about would improve how the conception of what, you know, somebody, I guess like me, would think about the track. But it's not bad. It's just below average, but it could be improved to something to about a 7 if you're gonna keep the basics of this track going. So not bad. And I appreciate your bravery for sending it in, and definitely for and I do apologize for the wait.
Hello, my father, and I would love for you to give feedback on my first song I ever wrote. I made everything, even the beat. The name on email is Ricari, Trip, Demo.
All right. Well, we're going to check you out. I'm going to go ahead and pull up Ricari. Thanks again for all the people that have been donating and whatnot. I see, and again, we just talked about Black Panther, Sundeep Productions, put in a $5. Appreciate that. I believe that's Garnett. He put in $5 Canadian. I appreciate that. He said I bought an MPC a couple of weeks ago, and I'm making beats with it every other day. Yeah, I mean, the MPC Studio, I believe, is probably, you know, if you can't get an MPC Live Extra 1, the MPC Studio is a very good alternative for just beat making. I've talked about the MPC software. I've used like several MIDI controllers. Used the MPK. It's just something the experience never really changes no matter what I do as far as making beats. Yes, I like other DAWs, but as far as like beat making, I like the MPC software, the MPC hardware, and so forth. So it's dope. Have you done any reviews on DAW controllers? Yes, I have, J-Van. The most recent one I've done a review on was the one that's under here, which is the Novation Launch Key 37. I believe, or Launch Key, 37 key keyboard. It has more keys than my old. It had more keys than my old one that I had. I had the Core Tactile 25 for years. Just a tad bit less options than the Core Tactile. Of course, the Core Tactile had a MIDI in and out. This only has MIDI out, but it does, you know, it has USB, and it functions very well. Unlike the Core Tactile, when I was making beats, there was sometimes where the driver would crash, messing around with Korg's ass, unintended bar. But yeah, I love this Novation Launch Key. I have tons of other MIDI controllers around, some sent to me, some not, but I bought in the store, and I'll probably do some videos like that. Got a lot of catching up to do, just like I gotta catch up on this right here. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with this track and get to his joint. Appreciate the donations, by the way, guys. The support is appreciated. Damn, come on, man. I'm trying to get Ricari, and this thing is like highlighting everything. You know, I'm just gonna type it in. It'd just be easier. All right, Ricari Trip. So coming to the stage. Coming to the stage. Ricari, let's go.
I'm going on a trip. Yeah, yeah. Diamonds dancing all around me. I'm feeling like I'm on the top of the world. Can't nobody do it like me. You play with fire, that is how you'll get burned. Looking for the one that's me. Coming in hot with the eyes on me, I'm feeling this ecstasy. Stay killing these niggas, left them right, they hurt the jealousy. I'm super high like the tree that's in me. On our road, can't nobody ever stop. I'm going on a trip. Yeah, and I don't think I'll be going back now. I'm going on a trip. Yeah, and I don't think I'll be coming back down. I'm dancing up on a cloud. Can't nobody tell me nothing, cause I ain't coming down. I'm cruising on a ship, we're the kings of the now. If you ain't gonna join the party, then you gotta head out. I see the heavens waiting for me. Can I wait till I'm all over the world? No more excuses. Like to beat it up, leave you spewing out juices. Hit it in the spot, she's running and refusing. She ain't satisfied till I'm finished and oozing. Fuck it, I'm ruthless. Knock them straight clueless. Kill 'em like MJ, I ain't never losing. Walk up in the room, I'ma let the girl choosing. Speed till 3 seats, 100-mile cruising. Beat stay booming, mic stay fuming. Won't walk, stop time, gotta keep moving. Drip so clean, I don't even look human. Switch like Kirby, so I stay looming. Who is the king of this lot? I dare if you try me. Sorry, it's just my OCD. You regret it if you take me lightly. I don't wanna hurt nobody, but my presence will kill you softly. Sitting up on the cloud with a golden halo, about to erupt like a hot volcano. I'm going on a trip.
That was Ricari with Trip. All right, so what y'all guys think about that joint? I mean, here's my opinions on it. So the highlight of it, love the vocal performance. Absolutely. The second highlight would definitely be the track in itself. The low light would probably be the mix. I know you have the word demo on there, and just to make sure that people know that it's a demo song or whatnot. Fair. However, I would definitely work on telling the engineer to lower a lot of because a lot of the one of the melodies, which sounds like a sine wave or whatnot, was definitely in a little pluck key, was definitely in the way of your vocals. And just calming that down, or just turning a couple of things down, it would be grandiose for that matter. So that's what I would say. Working on that, it would dramatically improve the impression of the track, because the track is actually it's definitely a vibe. I'm not against this joint at all. Absolutely not. I was swaying over here in the chair, doing my old man two-step, non-step, I guess. But yeah, those are the things.
Nigga, I'm broke.
Send a track under Mario Mega Man 671. It's made by Azura Suzuki, and you might like its sign of the horns.
All right, thank you for that donation. But I'll give it about, I say it's good, but those things could make it a whole lot better. It's definitely a 7. It can use some improvement in the mixing field. Otherwise, that it's a good joint. So that's what the vibes are for the evening. All right, so let's keep this thing going. Thank you for the Cash App, gang. I received it. Dilly, I appreciate that. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of composition real quick, which was sent under this right here. So I'm just going ahead and show proof that we just saw it. I mean, we just saw him just donate. So, but I just want to make sure that people don't think I'm just cheating them out of everything. And then we're gonna go ahead and hit this runoff. Boom. Y'all can kind of hear, if y'all hear like something like a in the background, that's my heater in the back. And it's 52 degrees outside. I can turn that some bitch off. It's not as cold as it's been. It was like 29 degrees out here in Atlanta, Georgia. And boy, was it just like freaking cold. So, yeah, 29 degrees and then like 34 degrees. Thank you for the sub. Hey. Somebody made a comment earlier. He's like, man, he said this should be like this is how the radio should be like. That's actually my goal. I'm treating this show like an actual radio show. I know I got a lot of improvements to do as I stutter in my speech. You know, I gotta keep it honest there. I'm not the best wordsmith in the world. And I say all the time. I get on my last nerves, by the way. But it's not on you, but coming to the stage, we have Carson. Let's go. Sparta remix, bitches. Thanks for the donation. Appreciate that. So it's Nayaruku, Sparta Gamma remix. How y'all feel about that? It's very funny. It's a very funny video, but the instrumental in itself was very serious, to be fair. The chops in there, I see that where y'all trying to take this in terms of the vibes, and y'all starting to stick with more things that are accustomed to what people would not be like, oh man, this is just too left. And I appreciate that. It's definitely, I give it about an 8. I definitely give it about an 8, and I think that's kind of unfair. I say a hard 8, a high 8. So yeah, let me go ahead and get some things squared away here. I do appreciate everybody for staying linked in. We are about 2 hours and 49 minutes in, but yeah, like I said, I'm coming heavy with the radio station type vibes. You know, I want this thing to be good. Pollution said 7, so that was my initial thought. I thought it was. I think it's good. I think it's kind of great though. You know, maybe about a 7, 8. But definitely, again, they're taking it. They're taking that style into a place because they're such pioneers in what they're doing that it's kind of hard to place it out of that. Let me go. I gotta get text. Damn, bruh. Like, he sent his joint in a while ago. God damn. I do apologize when I'm thrown off. I was thrown off by people raging in the comments because I was talking about moving on. But let's go ahead and get Text to the stage. Texas 808. Let's see what he do this week. Let's go.
Me, I want what's coming to me.
Or what's coming to you?
The world, Chico. And everything in it.
What?
Texas 808 on the track there. Scarface sample there. You know, I watched that movie a bajillion times. You know, that's a goddamn ritual. But yeah, I got you, DJ. But anyways, CashApp Gang, CashApp Gang. I know you guys are here. I see it. But back to the track though. I like it. Scarface sample mixed very well. Highlights of the track for sure. Not really many lowlights that I have there. I know people are complaining about the change-ups and pretty much the whole entire score is in there. But I honestly applaud them for that, I guess. But nonetheless, I think it's a beat that people would use. I'm thinking about an 8 though, to be honest. I've heard it before. Obviously, I sampled it before. I heard somebody else kill it. This has that Texas vibe to it, you know, and I'm really vibing to the way it is. I say about a 7, 8. Yeah, 8. I give it an 8. That'd be fair. DJ Dilly, I would definitely get you next. So let's go ahead and keep that going. Let's keep this part of the show moving, baby. Let's go. And let's go ahead and let's get that going there. Thank you so much for the no-nos, by the way, guys. I'm about to go ahead and get to DJ's joint in a little bit. So coming to the stage, DJ Dilly. That was DJ Dilla. We're going to listen to that again. Very interesting joint, man. I can't wait to replace this chair. Goddamn. Very simple. Not bad. Not bad though, in the sense of the way it's produced. Honestly think this would, a lot of artists would like this joint, to be fair. No bullshitting. Like the chord progression, what was it that I found problematic? Let's go ahead and hear it. No, to be honest, I think it's about a 7 vibe. I think it's about a 7. I honestly think that, you know, very minimalist. I don't know. You know what?
No. We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Very minimalistic approach, and you know, I could appreciate it because the sound selection makes sense. It makes with the sound selection making sense, and it not overdoing it with tons of different change-ups or anything like that. Just, you know, just a simple, sweet vibe. You know, drums, not the biggest best thing about it, but you know, the drum pattern works, and the drums they selected work for this. You know, to be honest, the thing that I like about it the most is the bass line. The dum 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 dum. That's what really makes me think that, you know, somebody could make a good vibe to this joint. To be fair, yeah, it has space, just like Wagabutt was saying. Yeah, so yeah, there's not much to complain about in that. I appreciate it. I think you was just kind of underplaying, or what you call that shit, downplaying yourself, and yeah, there's nothing to be ashamed of. Yeah, for sure, pollution. I mean, that's important. Yeah, I like to bounce in it. Yeah, there's certain things, bro. I remember people having songs where I was just like, dude, what an absolute, why do you like this crap? You know, when you're younger, you don't understand a certain thing because you really want to be on yourself, and you kind of, and well, at least me. A younger McRee was very cocky, and that actually held me back a whole lot because I didn't understand the dynamics of you know, networking. I worked extremely hard. That's what keep people their interest up with, you know, what I was doing. But at the same time, you know, the ego is one of those things that you just got to control. And, you know, sometimes we're out of place, and when we're younger, that really hinders us. But I'm gonna go ahead and bring this person to the stage here, and that is zZounds. Let's go. That was zZounds. What y'all think about that? I like it. I like it a lot. Highlight definitely the sample and the drum selection. Very good. Drum pattern fit the vibe. It actually kind of threw me off at first when I was listening to it. I thought it was gonna drop a different way. I don't know. It's just the way that, you know, I don't know. Listen, I mean, I would go back and hear it real quick. I just didn't expect it to drop the way it did. Yeah, there's like so many different ways he could have approached it at the very beginning, but you know, I respect the way it dropped. Yeah, definitely a strong 8 for me. Now, the only thing I would say that was problematic was the way the sample is mixed. I would appreciate it a little bit more of a lo-fi bit reduction, something, you know, vinyl, something to give it the track a little bit more texture, because these type of tracks do well with that because you have the room to play with it. But I would turn down the sample just a little bit, and that would help a lot. That's the only advice I have for it, though. You know, but other than that, though, I think it's pretty damn good. And I see that the chat agrees as I look up. So yeah, appreciate that joint. Appreciate you submitting that. I'm trying to see if I ain't miss anybody. Composition. No, I did composition. I sure did, because he did he had the Sparta remix. He had the kind of the I don't want to say vaporwave, but what do we call that? Retro wave or whatever. That type of track, but it was a monster. It's pretty good. Again, I'm gonna go ahead and give quick shout outs to a couple of people. Tony Faith, thank you for the sub, and DJ Stretch, thank you so much for the sub, and thank everybody for that tuned in. We're gonna get into the meat of the show. I don't know what the hell I was gonna say. Meat of the show. So while I'm doing that, we're gonna listen to this vibe of this track one more time, and I'm gonna go ahead and get everything organized for this runoff here. We have a pretty decent list of people here. We're gonna go over here. So how this part of the show works is I'm gonna play 4 tracks, and you know, we're gonna bring people to the stage, and you're supposed to hold your votes, but I'll just play them joints. And I'll get to that donation afterwards, DJ Pioneer, if you have something that you're submitting. Yeah, I'm gonna get this organized. We're gonna hear these joints that were 9s. I was waiting for 10 energy, but then again, I do require a lot of people as of lately. I know I can be a little bit of an a-hole, but I want to see you guys succeed.
I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke!
I'm gonna check out.
I would appreciate the feedback.
Oh, for sure. But after this right here. So what I'm gonna do is make sure that I have all my ducks in a row. Looking here, and I'm gonna make sure that let's go ahead and transition to something else. So, thank you for the sub. Thank you. All right. So I'm gonna look through here to see if we have that. All right. Yeah, I have him. Do I have Exotic? Fudge. Yeah. So I gotta grab him. Yeah, Sundeep came through and murdered it last week. A lot of good stuff was popping. Man, last week was awesome. Let's see. So I have JD Lady. I don't have Exotic Beat, and whoa. Okay, so there's a few I need to grab. I'm gonna start up A Magnificent's joint, his joint, Sundeep's joint right now. Fudge! God damn it, I hate when I do that. Give me a second, guys. I'm just working some stuff out real quick. I gotta go and grab some stuff. Gabriel sent a joint. I'll never get to hear his shit. All right, heard Kirk State. We heard a lot of the newbies. A lot of noobs. Where is Exotic Beats at? I think this might be it. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the tuck. Hopefully that's the right one. Last time I played, I kind of screwed over Wagabutt. I played the wrong one. That's the thing when you submit multiple joints. I get mixed up. So it would be my fault. But let's see. Okay, so I have that. Young Beans is what I'm looking for. Apache. Pass that up. Ooh. All right, let's go back to this page. If y'all having a good time, man, let me know. We're about to get this part of the show here. It's a pretty grandiose. Well, that says it all right there. Thank you for the sub, Spartan. Appreciate it. Just let me know. Drop a 1 in the chat, man. Yeah. that the right one? Okay. Yeah, that is. Okay, so I got everything together. I'm not going crazy. So, all right, so we're gonna bring them all up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have our final four. We are getting ready for this joint. So coming to the stage first, I'm about to play Wagabutt's joint today. That was Wagabutt. That was Wagabutt. I'm about to play Exotic Beats next. Exotic Beats coming to the stage right now. That was Exotic Beats. That was Exotic Beats we just heard there. Coming up next is Young Beans. That was Young Beans on the track. Coming to the stage next is Rage MD and Sadisi. Let's go.
Yo. Nobody understood why they called us monster demons. I'm kinda famous, kinda like Lady Gaga, face painted. Yo, come here, like to get acquainted. Labels are done, the show must go on. Yo, happy belated, we elated and we find each other. Show enough, it's a letter to my future fans. What up, you witnessing to come up. Laugh with me, cry with me as I pull up. From the beat to the range, all we do is show love. See what you mean to me lately. We never had that perfect view. Dreams that'll seem so crazy. Let me tell you what we can do. See what you mean to me lately. We never had that perfect view.
That was Sadisi. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to activate that poll and y'all can vote now. God damn. I had to hold that. Let's go. Let's play that Jeopardy music. All right. get ready to put y'all votes in. We have 75 people watching this show. Thank you so much. But I want you guys to go ahead and put in those votes here. I see that Young Beans jumps off with 67%. All right. We got Wagga with 0? What? Exotic Beats is at 17%. Oh shit, now we got Wagga Butt at 24. We have Sadisi, which was the last track we played. A really good song, really good joint. I'm gonna go ahead and let this loop over. We got 17 votes, we could do better than that. We got 70 something people watching. Put in your votes, come on now. Come on now. Participate. Now we got 25 votes. Who's in the league right now? It is Young Beans. We have Wagga Butt. Oh, well, it's Exotic Beats now. In second place at 28%. Wagga Butt at 21%. And Sadisi at 21% now. All right. And let's go. The winner of this show is... All right, we're looking for those results. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Let's get those damn results. It looks like it is Young Beans. Let's go. Congrats to Young Beans, man. He is the winner again. I dare. People's champ. Let's go. Young Beans at it again. Congrats to Young Beans, man. I'm playing it in the background right now. You can go to DJAveMcRee.net. If you have not, check it out. The link's in the description box. I also have some stuff for y'all guys. I just did a free 808 pack. If you are into the whole 808 stuff, kicks combined with your 808s, I think I did a pretty decent job of testing them out. If I say so myself, go on the drum kits, go to the store, go on the drum kits over here. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and I'm gonna minimize that. Let's go 3. All right, so when you go to DJAveMcRee.net, you will see it. It'll look like this right here. Go to the store, go over here to the drum kits, boom, and then you will see Lord Chakra 808s. Shout out again to a Percolum Perk Dog for doing that cover. That's an amazing cover, man. It really did inspire me to do a lot of soul searching, to be fair. Yeah, if you buy something over here at DJAveMcRee.net, we do have a user code NY2022. Get $20 off. The reason why I'm talking about this right now, because Young Beans has a drum kit. If you like those drums, he said they were in there in the kit. It's in the Martian drum kit. So this is Young Beans drum kit. Help support. You love them drums by Young Beans, then there you have it right there. Fuck Reddit drum kits, absolutely. You know it. You know the vibes. Reddit has a tendency of giving away shit of mine, so I gave away a free drum kit, and it made it as good as possible. Fuck Reddit drum kit. But anyways, yeah. Congrats to Young Beans, man. Really good joint. I'm gonna listen to a few more since we are 3 hours and 14 minutes in. Might as well just do a little bit of OT. Yeah, Wagga Butt has a really dope demo song. Of course, this man has been freaking, he does sends 18 million beats every single time. Let's see. So we're gonna go ahead and check out some other people's stuff here. I saw that A Magnificent, somebody gave, DJ Pioneer did a donation, so I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that so that he gets his critique in there. I think it's only fair, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and do his joint right now. DJ Pioneer, he sent it at 10:35. The name of it is called Omnisphere. So coming to the stage, DJ Pioneer. DJ Pioneer. What y'all think? Honestly, think it's about damn. I think it's a little better than good. I think it's great. I think it's an 8. Very simple, not a lot going on, but the chord progression choice, the sound selection, the drum selection, the pattern works for what the progression. Fair, damn good mix, to be honest. And I know this is a simple ass sound, the Sawtooth, and it don't matter what genre of music that you use it in. If you could make a freaking Sawtooth sound good, bro, in your beat and use it as a bass or whatever you want to use it as a lead or whatever, bro, you're doing well. You're doing well, to be honest. I think that's a really good joint. To be fair, I think it's a really good joint. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep this thing moving. Appreciate it. That was an 8, bro. That was a dope joint, man. I mean, it might be a biased 8, but I don't care. Really good joint. So I had some people start up. So I didn't get to see, I never get to hear freaking XC Gabriel, and I feel bad all the freaking time now. I'll never get to hear this person's music, so I'm just gonna go ahead and we're gonna listen to it. So I'm coming to the stage, XC Gabriel. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Damn, I wish I would have heard that earlier. That was XC Gabriel. Really dope. I mean, I ain't gonna even lie to you, dog. I actually like this shit. This is anime as fuck. This is like so anime, dog. Like, come on, man. Like, this is anime TV show worthy, dude. Like, I honestly love this shit. Definitely fit in the video. I definitely feel the video game vibes of this too. Like a generic kart game, like a Mario Kart game type vibe. I would love to hear it's good theme song, opening theme song type music too, man. Yeah, I think it's pretty good, man, to be fair. James is saying trash can. Why is it trash can to you, James? I would love to hear your advice. It's loud, does exactly what it's supposed to do. Yeah. I think he did a good job of utilizing the different textures. You know what I'm saying? Donkey Kong. Yeah, it's I like it. It is. Like I can see myself enjoying this in a game, you know what I'm saying? Intro, slight intro, a lot of flash, seizure type shit. Just anime. Just reminds me of anime. I like it. So, hey, Magnificent said, bring your beats, James. It's not trash. It's far from it. Matter of fact, I would say this is, to be honest, this is in the 8-9 category. I'd give this an 8. It's great. It's definitely great, man. Yeah, man. You got to justify that score if you're gonna say it's trash, dude. There's a lot of good things going with it. Maybe mix-wise, it could be a little bit more cleaner, But nonetheless, though, it hit the spot. Sure. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit this man up. Hey, Magnificent. Let's go.
Magnificent.
Damn, that was A Magnificent on the track. Goddamn. What y'all think about that? I already see that y'all. I mean, this is just no spoil alert. I guess just getting to it without any explanation. I would definitely say it was a 10, 9, 10. I would say 9 to be safe, not to be gassing up, but definitely in terms of what I feel, I love this shit. It's definitely a 10 in my opinion. In my heart of hearts, it's definitely a 10. The things I like about it, this track, I definitely like the mix. The mix was pretty damn good listening to it. Not much things that were problematic. I love the drum selection. Definitely love the layered drums. The drum pattern above average, but no, I would say it was definitely a great drum pattern. Definitely got the dirty ass Texas vibe to it. The sample selection is extravagant. Holy shit. Drum pattern is definitely way above average, bro. Come on, let's be real. That was my inner me talking to me. Yeah, just crazy, bro. Yeah, just crazy. What I expect from A Magnificent. Great vibes, dog. Great vibes. All right, let's go ahead and keep this show moving. I'm gonna go ahead and grab something else. I have some stuff that start off. I'm gonna go ahead and bring in J Van. J Van kind of joined lately.
No. We'll do it live. Fuck it.
J Van joined in lately.
No. We'll do it live.
Bruh.
You think you can do this to me? You think you can do this to me?
Coming to the stage. J Van, let's go. That was J Fan on the track. Goddamn. How y'all feel about that joint? Yeah, it's definitely easily a 9. Just love this groove, man. The instrumentation, awesome. Drums, amazing. Those are definitely the highlights of this track right here. Mix was very good. J Van usually has some weird stuff going on with his mixes and stuff like that, because sometimes he has a little bit of he plays like a lot of live instrumentation, so it seems like that way, judging for the mixes. So sometimes dynamically it'd be sitting a little weird, but it sounds very good in mono and stereo. Not much that I can really complain about. Maybe that little pad sound, that pad sound is a little tiny bit loud. But overall though, this is a whole ass vibe, bro. Real talk. Really good. I mean, I just keep it going. I'm gonna go ahead and grab another joint. So let's go ahead and do that. Keep this going. For those who are that submit 2 or 3 times, be courteous to other people, because a lot of people submit stuff, man. If I was to show you how much stuff is submitted to these shows, you can see, like, it's clear, dog. Like, and this is only one of the pages, dog. So, you know, just be fair to people. And I will get to you shortly. If I don't listen to your second or third track, I mean, come on. Let's be honest. But yeah, really good joint from J Van there. I'm going to go ahead and move on and play Winslow. So coming to the stage, Winslow, let's go. All right, that was Winslow Leaks. Very interesting approach there. The dude, that James dude was talking about some Lost Boys. I actually watched that the other day. I watched that with me and my baby, me and my boo thing, her Law and Order ass. Yeah, I actually like the approach to this record. As somebody that's a huge fan of 80s type records, and in the vein of something like Tears of Fear, huge Tears of Fear, Tears of Fear. Yeah, I'm a huge Tears of Fear fan. Yeah, I like this record. There's things that are problematic out though in the mix. I would change. I would turn down the instrumentation. It's clearly over your vocals, and that needs to be worked on a lot. Just turn down all your musical instruments a bit more so that you have room for your vocals. But I do like how the texture of everything. To be fair, love the drums. Love the drum selection was on par. The melody, the progression, very good. I love the vocal. I would love it more if I could hear it. Breakfast Club vibes. Yo, I love that. Oh, I don't like that movie. I've never been a fan of that movie. But to be fair, I love the music. Don't you forget about me. Nigga, what? Y'all don't know shit about that. Y'all too young, man. What the fuck? Don't you shout, let it all out. Come on. Man, that's a fire-ass track, man. I remember being a little kid like, man, why are these drums slapping so hard? And this dude's vocals, that patented echo, that 80s echo on the vocals. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and play Falter. I know he's been talking about, man, play my track all day, and I couldn't find it, but now it's here. I'm gonna play that. One more after that, perhaps, and then I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this show up. But let's go ahead and hear that. People over here laughing. Man, look, listen. I listen to music, guys. I grew up in. I'm an army brat, so basically. You know, for a sheer fact that I grew up around a plethora of different cultures of people, you know, and lived almost everywhere in the world. I've lived in Europe, born in Europe, moved to the States, lived in Korea, so forth, yada yada yada. So I've seen it. Seen it all. Listened to a lot of music. You get adjusted to a lot of different cultures, and you appreciate it for what it is. Depeche Mode? Yeah, for sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this joint by Falter. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, let's go. Not this week. Not this week, dog. Not this week. Pack that up, bro. Pack that up. Pack that up. I'm not even gonna rate that. But we're gonna keep this thing going though. Let's go ahead and hit that Laura Harvey real quick. Not it is like this dude says it's like metal, like crazy metal and whatnot, but it's like, dude, and mind you, Falter can play the fuck out the guitar, but what the hell is the rest of that? Like, and I get it. Like I like double drummers that can play doubles. And when we're talking about that, and that's kind of the vibe that it had, but dude, let's be real. It could have been better than that. And I like some brutal metal shit, bro. I'm a brutal metal lover. Let's see. I'm just going to go ahead and keep this thing moving, guys. He said, let it play. Nah. Nah, Jack. Nah. Ooh. Man, I wonder what happened. I think it was either the first or the second year I said it. There was a metal band that submitted some shit, bro. It was slapping. I was like, whoa. And then they had the audacity to bring in like 808s and shit. Thank you for the subs. All right. So what we got, bro? What we got? I played a Santino Campo. I've definitely played him. Damn, people just submitting like 3 or 4 times in a row. So we're gonna see what we got, man. Slipknot? Hell yeah. Come on now. Yeah, I cut that one short, bruh. Nah, man, nah, blood. Jesus. Yeah, y'all gotta be cordial with these submissions. Like sometimes y'all guys are like submitting like 5 or 6 times. Sometimes I know if you like you forgot to send a beat, you know, I get that. But some of y'all guys are just like submitting like 2 or 3 times in a row, and then get mad when I don't play like your just 3rd, 4th beat. Sundeep, that's what I was looking at. There we go. I think I played it. Maybe I did. Let's go. Let's hear what Sundeep got this week.
Solitario cuore, desideroso d'amore, voler cantare.
Colossal thought patterns emerge from my skull. Volcanic ash and fire and smoke from my nostrils. Beat changes, die and resurrect like the Gospels. Heat blazes, wisdom from the caves and the lost scrolls. Lost souls searching for the end of suffering. Bodhisattvas from the pure land, they come to sing. Vibrations and frequencies raised so subtly. In a rest, peace is so deep, don't want to leave. Herald the advent of the Savior, come and see. Glorify the ever-perfect self publicly and become everything you already are. Suddenly, knowledge of self, true wealth to let you free.
That man put what's that damn Australian instrument? Duckadoo, something like that. Dickaroo or some shit. I forgot. I can't think of the damn names of instruments. Jesus. Yes. So I like a lot of this. I don't even need to hear the rest of it, but I'm definitely gonna say thank you everybody for joining in. I appreciate the vibes. If I'm gonna go ahead and rate this up to strength here, I definitely would say this is a 9 type track. I love the vocal production so far. It is the Desperado meets Wu-Tang meets the Desperado. It's definitely the vibes I was feeling on this joint. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it up, man. I greatly appreciate everybody for joining in. Yeah, y'all been a blessing. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Yeah, and I will work on people that send like more than 1 track. You know, we got to be a little bit more courteous of others. As much as I like donations and stuff like that too, it's only fair that I get more people in here on the show. And we did a pretty good job. So thanks again, everybody, for joining in. Hope you enjoyed it. And we're gonna I'm gonna take you out on this.
Yeah, God's tomb, get in this cosmic groove. Open the channels of light, breathing prana through.
Peace. God bless y'all. We out here. The sequence.